Hey, the Grand Ghost is an actual play broadcast on twitch.tv/Divine with a 0 for the O.
Whoa.
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 Woke.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our only chance for this month.
You make it sound like we're dying.
We're dying.
Only chance.
We're dying.
We are.
We need to raise $5,000 so we can continue playing next month.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, Pal's only saying that
the
because
evil-
he's leaving us for a month.
the evil baron that owns this Twitch channel is going to bulldoze it and turn it into a parking lot unless you put on the best damn D&D game this town has ever seen.
The best and most efficient.
And our heroes do it.
This damn bear.
B, why are you bulldozing it? B.
B. No, B. B, what the flip?
What the
Listen,
flip?
B's not bulldozing shit. She just kind of made a deal with the person who owns the bulldozer to try and get them to stop.
B wants a parking lot.
What
A bear doing
Speaking of B, what happened last time?
No, you don't let me say what happened last time anymore.
That was one time.
That was one time.
That was
Fucking
one
knows
time.
what's up.
No,
God
you can have a
damn it,
little.
man.
You can have a little treat. You can do it again.
Okay, fine. Last time we fought and killed a cry. We figured out how the fucking map looping was working, which was that it was just fucking going faster and faster in a chaotic fucking din of shit. And eventually B was able to grab Sven and Nero and pull them past the town line at the right version of the town that would get them back to camp, and everyone just kind of had to get the hell out. And then as soon as we were out of town, we all just sort of took some time to lob rocks at a cry every
Pretty
couple
much.
seconds when she reappeared until she fucking died.
So, mercy kill.
Yeah.
We insulted her to death.
Yes. There were
You
a
put
couple
a cry down.
Yeah,
Until,
there were a couple instances of people
was it
fucking
Flint?
teleporting in and out of houses. It was
I
great.
think
It was
so.
funny.
Is it Flint that would you Eldritch Blast her the final blow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe you did that to her.
I
Yeah.
felt bad, but also
Well, she did try to locust cloud you, so
Go
You know.
my scarab!
it's neither. It's
Go,
neither.
my
here nor there.
scarabs.
No, she did locust. Or maybe it didn't hit.
No, I think
Here's
it did
Oh,
hit.
shit did.
there's
yeah,
a lot of. She hit me with a lot of shit.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
be honest.
Flint
She
almost
cursed
died.
me. I almost died. It was
Flint
crazy.
almost died. Yeah, it
But
was
also,
funny.
I felt bad. She was so much pain.
Rat
Well,
got
the
stuck in
pain
a
is gone.
house for a minute.
For a while.
For always, every term. My favorite. Nope. Gone.
Yay!
What?
Good,
I
goodbye.
believe other things that were going on was we knocked out Rin because
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Rin got
he was trying to
Rin
bite
got
Player.
charmed. Yeah, Rin got charmed into
Biting me.
trying to stab and bite people. And
Yeah.
well, as soon as we lured her out, we just kind of had to hold Rin down until we could figure out how to get that out.
Well, no, someone physically attacked me and knocked me unconscious.
Yeah, Flint did.
Flint.
Yeah, you got knocked in the head.
Who would do that?
That's crazy.
Not
That's
me.
crazy.
I
That's
wouldn't
crazy.
say physically attacked. I would say more of like
I hate you.
It was a
I
love
was gonna
tap.
say subdued.
Oh,
I was gonna
excuse
say
me.
violently
Excuse
subdued.
me. Could someone please look up what hitting someone in the dictionary synonyms?
I hate
A
you.
thesaurus, if you please.
But I feel like there's self-defense there. I feel like you have no case.
Yeah. Also, want to fight about it? Like,
Also, Nana,
Yes, I do.
okay,
The
You're
moment I
already
wake
dead.
up.
okay. When I'm fully healed,
Yeah.
I'm fully
I'm just
peeled.
gonna start.
Fully peeled.
Just start punching you.
fully
They did
healed.
use remove curse on Rin, so
Okay.
Yeah.
I miss my very green flint.
glowing green flint.
I'm not there yet.
Pink hair.
That happens when I wake up, I think.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
Yeah.
still gonna be very green. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you're
sure.
still greener than before. Yeah.
greener
Did you
than
just
before.
Stay greener than before?
It didn't specify.
More saturated.
I think it was like for a day.
More vibrant
don't-
for a day.
Yeah, I think it's. Maybe we just go with I'm more vibrant for a day because I
We'll
don't
go with
remember what the
that.
actual was, and
Okay.
if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't feel like finding it. So
The vibrant and the beautiful.
Vibrant for a day. We'll go with that.
it's just like more vibrant.
Do I know the
more
answer?
neon.
Yes. Do I want to say it and stop the day of Flint being vibrant? No.
No.
It was like a short amount of time, wasn't it?
It was no, it was a short amount of time. I want the saturation up on my Flint, please.
Satirize him.
Heavy saturation. My Flint.
The other thing that happened was Anjali not being Anjali. So
Oh
Anjali
yeah, we
dropped her
learned.
shape change.
Yeah, we learned.
Yay.
We saw. Yeah.
creature.
It's our bald.
What?
You turn
She
to
wasn't bald, she
you
had a
turn
little-
to a
she has a
to
bob.
fucking thing.
I just shed skin like a lizard. So
Yay!
fucking ran away.
Yay!
My favorite part is that she
Wee.
gets smaller, so it very much is that she just like shrunk and scattered away.
I shrunk and shed skin and muscle and bone and skittered away.
That's
So,
nasty. You're nasty.
Awful.
A
She is
nasty little
nasty.
Krister.
Oh,
Glad we're keeping you in the fucking. Glad we're keeping you in the brig because it's nasty. I don't like
That's
that.
nasty. Don't
What if it's
lie.
contagious?
Ew.
Ew. Keep that in there.
Ew.
Do you guys want to know what
Act-
stat blocks you were fighting against?
Sure.
Love
Sure.
to know.
The first one was a Morkoth. That's
Mm.
the tentacly one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was the first stat block. The second stat block, the one that had more human-y features and hands, a mummy lord,
The fuck?
a mummy lord. That's a CR-15, by the way.
That's
Um,
fucked.
Jesus.
Of course it is.
You know the last one with the wings
Mhm.
was an ancient white dragon.
Hey.
Jesus.
Of course it
That's a
was.
CR-20, by the way.
What the fuck, bro?
I was trying to kill you.
You almost succeeded.
I almost did.
Why didn't you do it?
Okay, do you want Flint to die?
Because then you would have lost Flint in a different dimension.
Oh.
I mean, I can go, I guess.
No, we had a bunny that could slap you awake. Well, actually,
No.
there was a certain point where
No,
she could no
because
longer
if
slap
Flint-
people awake.
If Flint got downed in one of
Yeah.
the other maps, you'd have to successfully get his body and get him back to the original one. And
Yeah.
get
Oh,
him
that's
out of the
awful.
playing field.
That's awful.
And before that, your time would run out for Revivify, I think, before you would be able to do that. So you'd have to get over to him, Revivify him, and get him out.
Get him, slap him with spare the time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then change planes.
I mean,
Awful. It would have been awful.
Good thing none of us went down. So
listen, man.
big yikes.
Would have
Big
been a
yikes.
little
Dude.
bit of an issue.
I thought I was gonna get down because the second that I was like, I'm running away and she's not paying attention, and all of a sudden, whomp, she was right on me.
Coming after you.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
should
yeah, she was on your fucking ass.
Womp. Yeah, Flint
Just
started
running
running, and
and
then
then
all of a sudden I was
turned
like, oh, cool, Flint's running with me. What?
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 And then I was in the fucking building again.
I'm in the fucking building!
I love that it cuts you off. You were too high to register.
Fucking building!
Actually,
No.
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 I just love the comedy of being in the building and then looking out the window and the fucking thing is just there, and it's like,
Guys?
guys.
Guys?
The next second I'm just out of the building and it's still there.
It's... Guys, I feel like I'm being watched right now. That's why you have blinds on your windows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways,
you guys got up, you got to camp, you healed up a bit, and you went to sleep. Everybody said, fuck doing watch. We don't need to do that.
wait, did someone
Yeah.
ransack the thing? The goo?
No,
Not yet. Everybody,
Nobody-
it was
No.
decided to look at it in the morning when you can
Oh,
actually
morning
see.
gooping.
Yeah,
Okay.
morning gooping.
And after everybody heals up from sleeping.
Well, let me say, Flint can now see in the dark, so
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That is
That's true.
Oh my
That
God,
is
Yeah.
very
fixed.
true.
Oh my God, Fixed.
Holy shit.
Fixed.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck.
I, however, am ouchies. So I
Brother, you're
don't
gonna feel it in
care.
the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
However, I do not care that I can now see in the dark because I'm big ouchies. You know.
You're full of
We're
pain.
going
I'm
to bed.
so full of pain.
You're gonna be so fucking swollen, dude. That eye is gonna be closed.
Yeah. 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 Real. So.
It's okay.
You
But,
know-
good news is you guys have a long rest, so you get back all your hit points.
Woo!
Yeah. We're all healed up. It's so awesome.
Oh, healed up.
Wait, is Flint's curse gone?
Yes, he can heal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm healed.
He's allowed to heal again.
He's allowed to heal and he won't just start fucking deteriorating.
No, he's not gonna turn into dust.
Thank God. I mean, he will.
Eventually.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He will eventually, but you know.
know.
maybe that's
Maybe.
fair.
I don't know about that. It's Flint. I don't know. Anything can happen with that thing.
That is, you know what?
Anything can happen.
Fair.
Look at that thing. You're so right.
Real-
He'll
That
probably
thing,
turn
fair.
anything can happen there.
Anything at all.
You know what? Dust is probably a really good word for it because your blood is mud. So if you dry out,
That's true.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
You're gonna turn to sand.
Well, that's just dirt.
Make him sand.
Make him sand. Sandify him.
Pocket,
Make him
your
sand.
honor. Become your pocket sand.
oh man. It would like when
He
you
can
water
still
a
kick
plant.
ass when he's
He can still kick ass even
when
when
he
he's
turns to sand.
It's gonna be like when
what
you
he would've
water
wanted.
a plant and all that's left is perlite because you never change the soil.
It's what he would have wanted.
It's what he would have wanted. That's actually so fucking funny.
I'll text you a different thing I was gonna say, but I will ruin your mood, so I'll send it later.
Oh,
Oh, well,
that's
alright.
scary.
Send it now, you bitch.
You want me to just say it full chest? I was originally gonna say he'll be sawdust, but I went, oh no, that's his wife.
Oh
God.
Wow.
Oh no! Oh!
God.
Oh no! I smacked the table and made my dog bark. Fuck.
No.
No.
Rip. Oh.
And you know.
Oh, wait.
What did we
I
lose?
didn't mean to disconnect my bad.
He just
I'm so sorry, Casey. I
the
didn't mean to
dogs
upset you so
destroy
much.
you.
Oh. Teddy's pissed off about the comment.
Teddy unplugged the computer.
He's like, how dare they say that about
She
her?
attacks the Wi-Fi router.
So after our eventful night,
Yes.
who's the first one away?
That's a good question.
It's most likely
probably
not Deal or Rat.
It's not Deal
It's
or
real.
Rat. Probably not Flint either.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm hiding for the time being, but totally normal. So
Huh.
Hmm. You know what?
What?
You know what?
What, man?
Yuri's probably awake pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
after,
I knew you were gonna say
after
it.
having to spend quite a good amount of time just on edge.
Also,
Yeah.
their fucking partner, being fucking beat the shit out
Missing and
of, you know?
nearly dead. So
Yeah. And there,
Mhm.
there was an interesting little tidbit that got said when he was talking to them, where it very offhandedly was mentioned that it didn't seem like it was that long for them.
Oh yeah, time got compressed. Lol.
yeah.
We know nothing about that at all.
B did not think to mention that. and much like Pal, I think B probably would have forgotten that in the fucking heat of everything.
We've
Which is
never
very
experienced that. As a group, we've never experienced it.
As a group, we've never experienced this before.
We've never
We don't-
experienced.
We don't know
Crime.
what that is at all.
It
Nope.
never happened.
Nope.
Don't know.
No fake moons.
Don't know her.
The moon is real.
The
Hashtag
moons
real moon.
are moving. It's okay.
Yay!
Hashtag real moons.
We're not stuck in a nightmare.
I like how after that I have to just continuously reassure you guys the moon is okay.
The
The
moon.
moons
The
are
moons
fine,
are the moons are
guys.
normal.
Fine.
Both
The
of them are
moons are
normal.
normal.
They're
What about the other
moving.
moon, though? What about the other moon?
The other
moons
moon is
are
also
fine, guys.
okay.
It's okay.
Thank God.
They're both normal.
It's at a normal inclination, a normal arrangement.
Are there
Everything
only
is
two in the sky right now?
Fine.
This shit
Yes.
regular.
You gave us moon trauma.
I gave you moon trauma.
Yeah, there's only two in the sky.
I
It's some
gave you
fucking
eternal
Destiny
night
shit
moon
sometimes.
trauma. It's okay. It's not eternal night. It is dawn, early dawn.
Yay! Dawn is
Yuri
breaking.
probably, like I said, wakes up pretty early, and is just gonna like shuffle out of the tent that they're in, and just like start poking at the embers of the fire, get things going, and then just sit on one of the like rocks that's around the fire pit you guys made, and just sit there.
Probably wake up decently, like a little bit after. So I look as I normally do.
You look like normal.
Normal.
I fixed that issue before I went to bed. So
She fixed her hair before she went to bed.
made it grow longer. It's fine.
Don't
Despite the
worry.
fact that she can't just make it shorter in an instant.
Normal.
I'm gonna be
No,
so
no.
real. I don't even think Rat would have noticed. Like positioning wise, like where you were and everything, like how things were going, where she was.
Arlie,
I don't think
sure
she noticed at all.
me, but Arlie is gonna have to have that conversation at a different point in time. So
But Arlie's not real.
What?
What?
Yeah.
The moons are fine, but Arlie is the figment of our imagination this whole time.
A pigment of our
A
imagination.
pigment.
Pigment.
I mean, technically everyone saw me before they went to bed, so because I looked the other way.
She wasn't normal
more-
yet.
Yeah, I looked more creature.
Normal. She's
So
more creature.
more creature.
I like the description. All those various descriptions for her. Critter. More creature. Not normal.
She's my lovely little baby girl. My little
There's
creature.
a fucking aminal in here.
But yeah, I probably like wake up, just quietly say morning until like Yuri, and just kind of like stretch, sit near the fire as well. Probably opposite. So
They're just
Back- facing
bundled
town, facing tents. So
They're just like bundled up in bedroll. Like it's
yeah,
a big
it's
quilt.
fucking cold.
And just sitting there just grunts at you.
Just got Yeah, just have my cloak pulled around me.
Yeah,
So-
you said you're back towards town.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sitting back towards tents, just like staring at the town.
So good. We've got points of interest marked. So
Doesn't really say anything. Just occasionally will poke the fire.
yeah, I'm just quiet. I leave the quiet. I just bundle up in my cloak. I have a heavy cloak with me. So
Bee just fucking wanders out with just like it. Bedhead is really awful when you're entirely covered in fur.
I was just gonna say, is half of her face flat?
Yes, half of
That's
her
what happens to
fucking-
Luna.
half of her goddamn
Also-
body is just flat, just like
Also happens to
okay.
Teddy.
Good.
Just sort of maybe loosely like try to comb through it with like her like hand or something, just like She's rough, but she's here. Fucking
She's here.
sits down, makes a fucking something. I don't know.
I just like give B like a little wave, like weave. You know how when you're lying in bed and your hands are under the cover, sometimes you have to like reach for something.
Yeah,
So you just
yeah.
like out, like put like out of my cloak. Just give her a little wave, like quiet morning.
Yeah, just like quiet wave back. Fucking cup of emergency oatmeal ration.
I was gonna say
Fucking oatmeal.
the oatmeal.
No,
always
you
has
said
it.
emergency. You said emergency, and I'm thinking the fucking drink powder. And I'm like, they have it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, yes.
No one bring tea
He
with
pours a little packet of emergency into
The bee would have that.
Bee would
would
have
have
that.
crazy.
But yeah, fucking getting the goddamn day started,
It's gotta start somewhere.
but definitely not enthusiastic about it.
No.
Oh no, definitely sore.
Mhm.
Disoriented still, considering I feel like it's hard to wake up the next day and feel normal after being teleported in and out of houses a bajillion fucking times. So
Yeah, everybody's probably like vaguely a little bit nauseous.
Yeah.
yeah, it's starting. The nausea is starting to settle. So
God, this is just like in real life when we took you to a club.
The flashing lights, they all happened.
You were so sick after that, dude. I'm sorry. Now you're gonna make our D&D characters experience it.
Yeah, photosensitivity be upon ye.
Kira! You probably don't see Rat for a while. She's probably gonna wake up at some point, open an eye, and just be like, go back to bed.
Yeah.
Open eye, see the sun has just like officially risen. 8 o'clock. Can use more sleep. Go back.
Or to wake up after what just happened.
You know, no, it doesn't seem to be rushing. Not really rushing to get anywhere.
Just the sound of a log falling over in the fire pit in the background.
Wow.
Wow.
Rin just like wakes up with what's that emoji? With just the tightly shut eyes and the complete frown.
Yeah.
Just sits up with that expression
splitting.
and just
from the head.
slowly kind of observes the sight.
Shuffles
I
out.
think.
Shuffle is probably a bit of shuffling around in the sitting spots to try and make room.
Musical chairs.
I don't mind. I don't mind doing what I was doing the night before and just doing that, like I'm not gonna sit on anything. I'm just gonna sit on my heels. So, so it's fine.
Yeah. Just
Curious,
a
firmly planted in the spot that's in front of their tent. And they're not gonna move from the spot, but they will shift over to the side a bit if somebody tries to sit down next to them.
I don't expect Yuri to move anywhere.
They also probably are using their staff as a fire poker.
Oh, yes.
So there's just like faint bell jingling occasionally as they poke at it.
I love that.
Steel probably gets up maybe like a half hour after Rat's first initial wake up. And the same kind of thing will just like use bedroll like a big fat quilt and come outside and be like, ugh. Make her way over to the pack that has all the oatmeal and food in it that they brought. Just kind of grab some instant coffee.
If there's instant coffee, Anjali will have some. So just to hold in her hand, just to hold in her hands at least. So
she like sees you, notice it out of the corner of her eye, and kind of just like, I picture it's like you know how you like hold the quilts around you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like bundled up in your arms, so you just kind of have like little nub arms.
Yeah.
So she's doing that, and then she has like sticking one hand out and kind of just like half holding it with her hand and trying to grab stuff still. And then just kind of like kangaroo pouching it.
I love how everybody is using the bedrolls as like quilts. Anjali has a heavy cloak with her, so she's definitely using that. And my only brain cell is going, she probably packed up already.
She's like, okay, I'm ready to go.
We're gonna move eventually. I'm not gonna dawdle and just leave shit lying about. I'm gonna pack my shit up already. So her bedroll, she's probably looking at her being like, fuck, bedroll was a good idea, but fuck it. It's already put away.
It's already done.
I'm not pulling it back out. So.
She gathers things.
Yeah,
Waddles over
I
you
eventually
and gives you some oatmeal and instant coffee. Just kind of just like a, kind of just
Thanks.
drop it in your lap.
Thanks.
Wow.
I eventually crawl out of my bed. I like to assume that like when you get really fucked up and then you have to regain literally all of your spell slots and most of your health, and it's in just one night, you wake up basically with like a fucking hangover.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm imagining.
Because I can't imagine that it's like, oh yeah, you just wake up and you're good to go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Everybody's body hurts.
Everybody's feeling a little crusty right now.
Yeah. So, you know. But
my brain just went. My body particularly hurts because I had to fucking shift more than natural, so I had to shift bones and grow tall again. So
You got stretched.
that don't fucking feel good.
Put her in the taffy puller.
that sounds like a you problem, baby.
It is a me problem. I deal with it.
With instant coffee and oatmeal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the rest of us.
Yeah.
I am sitting on my heels, covered in a very heavy cloak. My hands are now sticking out of the cloak like I'm some sort of T-Rex creature, like holding a cup. So, of coffee. Just like, so.
We almost look like a proper group.
I crawl my way out into the
There he is.
to the sun. I guess.
There's a man of
There's
the
our
hour.
little green boy.
I am more green.
You can really see it in the sunlight.
You can really see it in the sunlight.
Teal does like a little double take and is just like,
I just squint at Flint like, did he be
My eye is also
is he
still
brighter?
really
So-
fucking bruised as shit.
Yeah.
"Ugh."
And very different.
and very not your eye.
And very much not my eye. And that's okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's alright, guys. Hey, guys, don't worry about it.
Sometimes
I'm not
you
worried.
just have
I'm
to make
actually
a
not
deal
worried.
with an arced fae.
Sometimes you just have
Okay.
to make a deal with
To
it.
find a
Everything's okay.
loophole in a deal you made with a witch.
That's now also dead, so
That's now also dead. Oopsie.
That is dead and is in fact a
pile of goop on the ground behind us.
she the remains of the battle from last night is in fact still in a pile what was that, like 30 like 30 feet from you guys to the edge of town.
Ooh, gooping.
It kinda, in all honesty, it probably smells a fair bit. It is a mound of flesh.
You didn't have to say that.
It is a mound of flesh. Torn up, boiled
Are you-
flesh.
No. The descriptor words? You didn't have to do that.
There is a fairly large patch of stained snow around it. And it's probably the sound of a lot of seagulls too.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so we're adding
it's
this. We're adding extras.
very like a beached whale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross. That's nasty. Hey, thanks.
And that is all that remains of a cry.
Next time, keep it to yourself.
No,
Awful.
I don't think I will.
Awful.
No.
Rat probably like rolls over, sees her eye open, sees Deal's gone, is like, oh god, even Deal's gone, even I can't stay asleep this long. Fuck.
Blinking outline of Deal being missing.
It's like, oh, sleeping past Deal being awake? That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Oh.
This dog is fucked up.
She will
Wow.
not as much crawl out, but just very slowly make her way out. One of those like you do not want to go out, so you are purposely slow about it.
Yeah.
She's got
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
waddle shuffle happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So walk out and you go. I don't know if Mike caught that.
I don't know.
Don't know. I heard
Don't
like a
know.
thump.
No, I try to do a fucking breathe in through my nose.
Deep
Mm.
inhale.
Deep inhale.
Deal. I think Deal's also like a creature on the ground, like Anjali.
Oh, just the two of us squatting, sitting on our
chairs.
heels. Don't need chairs. Fuck it. Use our feet.
These critters.
It's
Rat
definitely
gets oatmeal.
like, oh, no.
Oat meat.
Not a single word said to anyone. Looks over at the fucking flesh pile and goes, ugh.
Just as like a seagull lands on top of it and starts nipping a piece off.
Be just
Ew.
gently shaking your head and not making eye, like not looking over there at all. Just like no.
You alright, B? You haven't eaten anything.
I'm eating. Look, yum. That's
Yeah.
oatmeal.
Can you eat with that smell?
I'll eat.
Okay.
She's eating. Not eating and enjoying eating are two separate actions in their mind.
Yeah. Eating necessity and eating for pleasure. There's difference.
Yes. This is very much in the eating category rather than the enjoying eating category.
Deal's just like face firmly over her instant coffee. Like, maybe if my nose is close enough to it, this is all I'll smell.
Yeah.
Rat makes it taste better. In her ways. Sorry, I should. There's people listening. The spell. I make things taste better with spells. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't just come
Yeah.
over and like drug deal or some shit.
That was the.
Isn't it to be cinnamon for your coffee?
You had
squirtles that, like,
established a while
okay.
ago that you have a magic ability to simply flavor things nicely.
Yeah, it was established a while ago, but that doesn't mean that people have been listening that long.
Well, then they're not real friends. They're not fucking real fans. And they can fuck
Not real
off.
friends.
They're not real friends.
Guys, you know how viewers are usually parasocial? Val's being parasocial with you guys. Reverse parasocialism.
That's it. You fucking viewers are uninvited from my birthday party. You're not fucking going.
If you don't know about the food spell, you're uninvited.
You're uninvited. Fucking easiest
Get
goddamn
wrecked.
fun fact. Stupid. Okay.
God.
Well done.
Rat does not say anything else. She just kind of sits.
Mhm.
I think as soon as B is like done enough with breakfast, like I don't think they're gonna like fucking clean out their plate or anything. It's just like, yeah, I could call that breakfast done. Just goes and starts to fucking pack up. Not in a rush, but also not really wanting to stay here exactly.
In this exact spot, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Wow.
anybody want to follow through with their interest in checking out the pile?
So
The
I was gonna
mound?
say, if people
Yes.
start
Yeah,
packing up and I'm
gonna walk
the only
over
one that
there
doesn't
and
have to
start.
do it, I'll go. So
No, I'm gonna go.
I was gonna say,
I'll do it.
Mm.
Fuck care.
is it? Here's my question: do we think that Arlie would want to look at it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then we're
sorry.
just gonna go over and be like, "Oh, God damn it!
I'm already. I'm doing it. Don't even worry about it if you don't want to do it.
No.
It's tough.
Rat's gonna go over to specifically see if Arlie like shoves some goop in a jar or some shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
Go over
I
to
was
babysit.
gonna be
Yeah.
like, I don't think Arlie would do it because it's yucky, but then I remember just like, oh yeah, shoving
It's
it
Arlie.
in a vial, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's Arlie. You don't.
I'm taking a sample. It's
Anything's a possibility here.
But I'm
It's not
gonna
even like
grab
she would
like a
drop her, she
fire
would just wanna
poker
know
from
that
one
she's
of
doing
the. I'm gonna grab a fire poker from one of the abandoned houses, and I'm gonna kind of like poke the figure to. I don't know.
great.
Do the cave person test.
It's
Do
me.
the what?
The cave person test.
Okay,
Poke it with a stick.
Save. I thought you said the gay person test. I was like, I don't.
I don't actually
you
know
have
what
me.
that is. I must have
I
failed.
think a cry is gay, but I don't know if the mound is gay.
Wow, what timing. Wow, what timing.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride! Hi, Raiders. Happy Pride.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Raider. What timing?
Wow, he's out.
Hey!
Well. Oh, go on
Baldur's
in.
Gate 3, that's like what we're playing right now, but a video game.
Yay!
Yeah, but But we're not. It's the different.
We're doing
Are you okay?
No, I short circuited.
You good?
No.
Gay person just
Oh no, they heard him.
Gamers.
They were in for it.
They're here from the cat.
Oh, happy pride.
You know, the happy pride gay person test. We're gonna go.
The gay
Poke a
person test is
body.
getting poked with a stick.
That's what you do to test if someone's gay. You poke him with the
Fucking
stick. Can I explain myself?
No.
Nope.
No
Own it.
backtracking.
Say it with your full fucking chest.
Dude, it's not backtracking. I just want them to know the context.
No, if they want to know the context, they
We're
can
gonna
watch
go-
the fucking VOD.
Let's go poke a dead body.
5 seconds
Let's
before
go
the
with
raid
dead-
came in is the context.
Dude, you can't. There's new people here. You cannot call it the dead body. It is a mound.
Oh,
It's a
sorry, the
pile
mound
of
of flesh.
meat.
It's a
pile of
mound
meat,
of flesh.
flesh.
Meat and flesh.
It
It's
was
the-
the
it's
fucking
the beach
wizard
whale
we
that's not a-
killed.
She was a
It's
witch.
the-
It was a wizard who got
witch.
It's the
repossessed
fucking.
and
It's
turned into a
witch.
sorry.
If she was a
yeah,
wizard, this
you're
wouldn't have
right.
happened.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
They're-
You're right.
the
It's the
witch,
witch.
and
It's
she
the witch
came
that we
undone
stood
by-
on the edge of town. It's the witch that we stood on the edge of town and blasted to death with beams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, wizard is a playable class, which is not.
which is not. But yeah, big boss fight. It was really cool. Y'all should check it out. Last week's VOD.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Last
almost
week's
die.
VOD. It took.
It took a
5
long
hours.
time.
It took almost
Brother, I
5
Check
fell
it
asleep
out,
in the middle of
folks.
it. I'm sorry.
Huh?
So
No,
long.
it's good. It's good.
It was a good fight though.
But now you guys are in the correct timeline, so.
Yes.
We did it.
We're in the correct timeline. We're gonna go poke the.
Yes,
Mound.
Rin is caveman testing the meat.
You mean gay man
Yeah,
testing?
caveman testing the meat.
Yeah.
I'm never living this down. I'm never living it down.
Nope.
No.
Just
I need one of you to animate Rin poking it, and then a fucking rainbow coming out.
confetti pops out.
A rainbow.
Oh, at least
Is
we have.
mound
at
of
least we
flesh
know that
are
now.
gay?
is it flesh or gay?
Rumor has
that which we just reduced to a pile of meat. Gay. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month.
I'm just
That
walking a
being-
circle while
that
Ren is
being stuck in
poking.
suffering that you just mercy killed. Happy Pride.
Yeah, happy
That's
Pride.
oh,
Oh,
This
not
shit's
burying your
awful.
gays.
This
That's
is
the worst
awful.
trope.
No, it's
Anyways.
okay. It's okay.
I
There's other
think-
gay characters in this place.
There are so many.
I think
Ooh,
that's
but she
every
was hot.
character.
I think we're all a little bit.
I don't
Okay.
know if there's a straight character in this campaign.
We all turn
Are
and
there?
look at Powell.
Oh, right.
what the flip?
What the flip?
You gave him boobs like that, and you made him straight.
Yeah, he has massive tits and he's straight.
He has the, and you made him straight.
Hold on, let me
That's
pull up his
actually
PNG.
insane. That's actually
Where is
insane
he?
of you.
There he is.
Insane. That's
I
insane.
cannot believe you did this to us.
That's really too bad.
Sorry, we can't
hey,
talk
you
about
don't know
Powell's
about his
without showing
teenage
him.
years, okay?
You're the one
Okay.
who insinuated you. Okay. Anyway,
Anyway, I'm walking in a circle while Rin's poking. Just
What are you
walking a
in
wide
what are you
circle.
walking in a circle about?
Just walking around the mound.
Oh, around town.
Still holding coffee
Yeah.
to my
Around the
face.
mound.
Yeah, are you walking
Well,
around the
Rosie.
massive also sorry readers, this is nasty actually. We're joking, this is really nasty part.
Hey,
Right.
guys,
Real now.
this is actually
trying to
super
ignore
nasty
the
and also
nasty.
a horror campaign.
This is
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
a
a-
game.
Put the
Where's-
warning on.
Where's my
Where's the
warning? Here it
warning?
is. There you go. There you go. There's our disclaimer.
Put the fucking shit up.
I put the shit up. I put the fucking
It's
That shit up.
I put the fucking shit up.
You don't have that shit on.
Well, I'm not seeing that shit.
I'm not seeing
I
nothing.
put it.
All right, I'll trust you, but just because you're my DM, that's all. You know.
Boot it up.
I don't
Start
know.
this-
You almost killed me last session.
Start the stream.
So...
Start the stream.
Welcome to the Grand Ghost.
Welcome to the Grand Ghost. An actual play live. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Actually,
Yeah.
alive.
Just walking in a large
Did you say
circle
every
around
week,
this
right?
mound.
Yeah, are you walking
don't
around
do
the
it.
massive blood stain or in the massive blood stain?
There's a massive
In it,
blood
baby!
stain.
Yes,
Yeah, in the snow.
in the
In it,
snow.
baby!
Very important
It
part.
has this meat pile has been sitting here for. When did
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
go to bed? I think it was like 2
Like
a.m.
at least
2 in the
hours.
morning.
But it's snowy and cold, so it's gotta be like preserved to a stance.
Preserved.
Right? Like,
Yeah, I
Not
wouldn't
preserved, but
imagine
She
like-
that
was
it's that
boiling.
big. Oh yeah.
Boiling.
That was one of the factors of her suffering.
but do we
is
think
her
we
blood
think
I
after
was
mean-
20
boiling.
hours
She was
it's
boiling.
still warm?
It's not still warm, but it like was for a time afterwards. I mean, that is a lot of mass there to cool
That's
down.
gross. That's gross.
It is gross.
I mean,
Correct.
She was like a 5
you,
foot
your
little
beach whale.
tiefling lady, and now she's just a massive pile of meat.
Oh.
It's a lot. There's a lot of thermal mass to it, I think, personally.
Yeah,
I
hold on.
mean,
Should I pull
the-
her up again so you can reminisce?
Oh.
walking through
She's
the blood
alive.
puddle
Throwback
wouldn't.
Thursday.
Not the
Throwback
blood puddle.
Walking through it wouldn't bother Anjali, but at
Why
the same
not?
time, why not? I don't
not?
fucking know, man.
What?
It's not the
Can I
first.
say?
It's not like this is the first time she's walked through a blood.
Oh, whoa,
pool.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
All
I need
right,
to pause.
Miss
I need to
fucking
pause and I need to turn that
edgelord.
around on you. B, you're the only normal motherfucker out of all of us.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, yeah, no, that's so fair. Actually,
You're the only normal
What?
motherfucker.
Call me an
I'm
edgelord.
totally normal.
This
what are you
is
talking
fucking
about?
No, you're
normal.
not.
Tell me
There's
with
a
your fucking
try.
eye.
There's a
Tell me
there she
with your
is.
fucking eye.
There she is.
I've never killed
If I have
someone.
to
Wait, can I
fucking.
I don't know what
can I
murder
make
is.
this grayscale?
Your fucking eye that your god ripped out of your skull and gave you a new one.
That's my daughter.
Listen,
Yeah, be nice.
Be
That's my
nice.
best friend. All right.
Be nice to my adopted daughter.
One of my best friends.
What? One.
Powell, dude. We're homies.
You leave my weird
We're
arch
bosom
daughter
brothers.
out of
if
this.
I have, if I have to walk through the blood to get closer to investigate, I'll do that. It's not gonna bother.
I walk through the. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's not gonna bother me.
Yeah.
So much has already happened. This might as well also happen.
Yeah. My cloak only goes down to like my mid shin, so it doesn't touch the ground, so it's not gonna get dirty.
Hey, I have a question. I have a logistics question.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
When we heal, right, like overnight and
Uh-huh.
everything, does what happens to all of the blood that
When-
was on? Like, does it stay on your cloak and shit, and like on your body, or? I just, you know,
Did you fucking grayscale her?
yeah. Where have you been?
It just
Fuck.
loaded for me.
Keep up, Nix.
I mean, I'm sure we don't look pleasant. We just got the shit beat out of us.
Fucked
So-
up. That's fucked up.
Hey, it's the first actual death of an NPC you cared about. I need to commemorate this.
That's fair. That's
Where's the fucking
Liv didn't
gravestone?
count. She's still alive, kinda.
what.
Would you ask?
Hey,
Alive.
hey, buddy.
I'm
What's
not
that mean?
Digging, I'm not
What?
digging through the meat. What?
I'll dig through the meat.
Why? Why? Why?
Why are we doing
Why?
Huh? Huh? What?
Because if we need someone to do
Oh.
something stupid, reckless,
No,
and
we'll
gross,
have,
here.
we're just
Arlie's
gonna
not
have-
here.
we can
And
just have
also,
Arlie fucking
She would
autopilot to
probably
grab a
make
vial
me
of the
do it
shit.
anyway.
No, she'd be like, I'll fucking grab a vial of it because she's fucking nuts, and we'll just like get out.
Yeah, well, to be fair, she is probably grabbing a vial of
Oh,
goo.
oh, for sure, for
Goo.
Oh,
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
For
sure.
sure.
How many vials is she grabbing though?
3.
No.
You need to be
Yeah,
sure.
you need to be sure.
You need to be sure.
You answer that way too quick.
I know her.
It's like she know. Yeah,
Yeah, I know
it's
you
like,
know her.
It's like it's crazy.
She's
when you think
known
about it.
here.
To be loved is to be seen.
There you go.
What'd you do?
A little note for us, Arlie, get 3 vials of a cry.
And
I
Christ.
will
Way to
cry.
word it.
Don't.
Yum.
Yum.
This is-
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, it's meat. Meat is meat.
Meat sure is meat.
Meat is meat.
Goddamn.
There's not much to say here. You give it the poke, the caveman test. It's, I mean, nothing moves. It's just there. I mean, it moves as in like, cause you push on it, but nothing moves except probably like, I don't know. Seagulls probably flew away when you guys walked over. And they're just circling overhead now, occasionally like landing and running in and grabbing something between people.
Yucky.
Yucky. I mean, is there anything in particular that you're trying to notice? And if so, roll me some investigation dice. If not, it's
I'm looking
meat.
for any cool items.
It's meat.
It's meat. Looking for items. Okay, noted.
I think the only thing Anjali is looking for is any semblance of like the person a cry was before the meat pile. Like any evidence of like that. So
Okay.
she doesn't really know what to look for because she doesn't have any context from any of you guys as to what the fuck's going on in the first place. So all she knows is this witch lady turned into a big monster is now a meat pile. That's literally it. So
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Which lady that you've
know.
heard about in rumors?
yeah. Never met her,
Because-
don't even know her, like I've only ever heard of her.
I feel like I want to roll something in relation to like magic stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let me try and come up with a way that makes sense. Everyone else go first.
You've got a funny new eye.
I do have a funny new eye.
do.
Yeah. Let me look and see what my funny new eye does. Let's take a look, see, shall we? Shall we, guys?
Yeah.
We're very serious.
We're so
serious.
So serious. Well, okay, that's just gonna flashbang me, so we're not gonna do that. I don't want to get flashbanged again.
Aw, you sure?
Yeah. No, I'm so sure.
Aw, you sure?
Dude, you should look at you should look at like you lick the dirt and got flashbang.
You gotta lick the dirt and got flashbang. You want me to lick the meat? You want me to lick
Lick
the
the
Is that what you're telling me to do right
Is
now?
anyone
Don't
putting
lick,
that in
please
their-
don't lick the meat.
I was gonna say if anyone's
Seagulls are
putting that
doing
shit
it.
in their mouth, Anjali's
The
judging you
seagulls are
hard. She's like, what the fuck?
I'm a little.
Don't the seagulls are doing
I'm a-
it.
Listen, I'll do a lot of stupid shit. Okay, and not because I'm stupid necessarily, but because
Please
I
don't cannibalize the meat pile.
I simply do not care at this point in my life. But that I fear is the line. You know,
we found the line, guys.
Cannibalize them?
We found
specifically of a friend.
Is it cannibalism? I don't know if that's our friend no more.
Are you saying
dude.
that Flint would eat somebody that wasn't a friend?
Maybe.
Big revelations happening here tonight, folks.
Maybe. I don't know.
We don't know what goes on in that head.
I think at the very beginning of the game, I had him eat basically raw meat.
Yeah.
That sounds
That sounds about
familiar.
right.
It sounds familiar.
That sounds about Flint.
It sounds about Flint. Hey guys, do you want to play real quick tonight? Do you want to do
Listen,
that? Sometimes, maybe.
Can
It's
you
a
guys
hard
wanna play. Real
It's a
quick?
hard winter. I don't
Canonizes
know.
Flint being a cannibal.
You guys want to play tonight? The gay test and Flint. Gay test and being cannibal. Flint may or may not be a cannibal. I don't know. Schrodinger's cannibal. Canon cannibal Flint. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Great.
Anyway.
We're serious.
Have you?
We're so very
Is there
serious
anything
in
that
our
your eye can do
horror.
that you want to do?
No.
Your new toy.
My
No?
new toy. My new toy. No. But I think I'm just gonna. Can I just do like an Arcana roll?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do that.
Nat 20, baby.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a 22. All together.
So 18 investigation for Anjali for just trying to find any remains of who she was.
Yeah.
I like it. Me, man.
I mean, if I don't find
Man,
anything, I don't
me.
find it. I don't know this woman. I
you
heard
said
of
we
her.
were gonna-
I don't know her.
The
So-
only thing I think that would be here is like be through the pen back over here
Oh.
that she was told to return from Zyra. So like that's probably nearby. But she she ripped apart and turned in on herself and became an awful amalgamation of things. So there isn't much happening here. I mean, if anything, if you're looking at it close enough, it kind of is perchance seems like it's a pile of things instead of just a pile of one big thing. Because she was continuously during that fight continuously trying to transmutate into different things. That's like what all of these eyes and teeth and everything was. So like there's probably a good variation of just stuff here. I don't know if like there isn't much her. I mean, it's all her, but there's not much her.
Her. Can I ask a question that might change this for me a little bit? Is this like flesh as in like it looks like flesh and blood?
Yeah, this is gore.
Because for some reason my brain has been thinking it's like black ichor.
It is like that too.
Okay.
But it's that and gore, and it kind of like I'd say it kind almost like a tar mixed in with it. That's like the remnants of this kind of like boiled, messed up magic that came out of her. And I mean, like all of the old blood that's been sitting here for hours and also was heated to the point of boiling and then sitting overnight and cooling and yuck.
We're not on the plane with the bodies, correct?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Damn. Okay. That's kind of sad.
I know, I think that's great.
I think it's sad because if they had family members down in the other town, that's sad.
Oh, we'll let him know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's some
Well,
coping if I ever heard it.
Listen,
I know.
I don't mind, I guess.
We'll nuke this town from orbit and tell them that a landslide happened in the middle of the cliff. It's fine.
I don't think
When
I
just
really
like
am
turns to
surprised by
look
any
at
of this
you,
due to the fact
what
that
the
he was like,
fuck?
let's get out of here and leave it.
What the fuck?
Hey, I wasn't doing my B voice. This is just Pal. This is just Pal making a plan here. This is...
Oh, I thought that you actually said that.
No. B hasn't said anything today. B's not saying anything for a little bit.
17. Rin, you find there's a bunch of teeth. You want some teeth?
Oh.
You want some claws? You wanted to find things. There is multiple,
Yeah, I'll take some teeth.
multiple kinds of animals and monsters' teeth, claws.
Oh.
I mean, if you, how much you want to dig here? You
Yeah,
dig
sure,
in
I'll
the
take a
meat?
little bit.
You really want to get in
Yeah, sure.
there?
You got a fire poker. You can dig in the meat.
Yes.
Dig in that
Um,
fucking meat, bruh.
There's, we'll give you like 5 various kinds of teeth from different animals.
Nice.
You can have like an assortment of small claws, maybe a hoof, maybe a little horn. There's a lot
Ooh.
of just things in here. There's not like, it's not like you're like finding like magic items and stuff. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
17. I'll say you can probably it's fucked up. You can find one of her earrings.
What?
Yeah, sure, I'll take
Actual
that.
fuck. And
And man, anything I can do to remind you that this was a person that you guys talked to and spent hours with.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
Rin don't know her like
Well,
that.
I
though.
didn't.
Yeah, Rin don't know her like that.
You're just like, oh.
I mean, I'm not
Ooh,
gonna keep
earring.
it. I'm gonna give it to one of you in case, like, this person meant something to you.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's
Ooh, maybe I should give it to B.
who?
You
B.
are you gonna just honestly try and fucking pass that off to B? This fucking lump of meat?
Maybe.
With an earring in it.
Mmm.
Oh my god.
I
Real fucking
figured
ears
you
attached.
knew this person. You might.
Hmm?
No,
I-
no, don't. No,
No, you
no.
can. It's not in the meat. You can like pick it up and the meat kind of just like sloths off of it.
Oh, ooh.
Ew.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think I have to distort its value anymore, guys.
No.
Yeah, nothing's gonna save that then. No way you're gonna get any deals.
Huh.
Hmm.
Just making a cringing face at Rin, like, ugh.
Well, I don't know.
I don't want it. Thank you.
Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I may have gone over, but Rat does not. She doesn't take anything, quote unquote. She just kind of stares. She doesn't poke around it. She just stares. Blank stare.
1,000-yard stare.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yep. This is what it look like.
Yep. This is what it looked like. 22 for Arcana.
Mm.
What are you trying to?
I'm trying to see if I can figure anything out that we didn't kind of know before or like figure out before. I don't know. I'm kind of grasping at straws here.
You very firmly know, and draw the connection back to everything because you're the one that found the books, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one that read all of the books in Aviva's library.
Yeah.
So you very, very firmly draw the connection with everything that happened and all of the information that you've learned recently about witches and becoming lost and the weird kind of like archaic magic that they use and are able to tap into. And that like the entire story too from Bee and Poppy of talking air quotes talking with the Raven Queen when she showed them the ley lines and how something is kind of tainting stuff and messing up the world's magic and kind of making things wonky. That like it's definitely becoming lost, but something here is a little strange, especially when you take in consideration her reaction to Bee specifically.
Right.
When you guys showed up, when you established contact and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, you do know of Bee's little affliction. You know, details about certain
You don't know
things
the
about it,
details, no.
but, you know, Snake.
You know there's a weird snake in her head.
There's a weird
You
snake
don't
in her
know
head.
you don't know the true nature of the snake yet.
You don't know the true nature of the snake. You don't know anything that Bee is like explicitly said to the snake, or anything that's
Yeah.
explicitly said to her. But you do know there's weird magic happening there with Bee. So perchance weird magic things are colliding. Or related, or many multitude of things togethering. I mean, like, to put it simply, what happened to her, at least after you guys established contact, was just like an overload of magic. And you could feel it with like everything changing and stuff. Like I was saying during the fight, you guys could feel it in the background, like kind of like amping up of the magic and stuff in the area. So at the base of it, kind of what happened to her was what kind of just happens eventually to witches is they get lost to the magic, and she kind of had this overload happen, and it kind of just took over.
All right.
Which
Well.
is, something that they have to basically train to kind of keep in check.
Okay. Hey, Cam.
Sorry, I had a cough. I muted. I think you should probably sit there and like kind of stare and space out for like a few minutes, and then go to raid. Sounds bad, but that's basically what I'm gonna do with the houses. I want to go see if I can find anything useful in the houses, whether it be like cash or useful items or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Brother, it's a whole fucking town that's just gone now.
yeah, but also
I
like
mean,
literally
Fair
anyone
enough, I
anyone who
guess.
crosses back into town lines, fucking B is just over beyond town lines, like they're fucking crazy.
Technically, where she is the town line.
she's beyond it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beyond it, probably like I'm not moving my fucking token around because I don't want to play toys right now. But
Um,
I don't even have it open.
she's fucking moving back and forth around camp, just like fucking keeping the fire going, like and like packed up and just kind of like I'm
Oh
ready
yeah,
to
she's
go
back
whenever.
at camp.
What?
You're at camp still, huh?
Yeah, man.
You're
What?
at camp
Yeah.
still, huh?
What, man?
We'll
what,
get
man?
to you in a second. We'll get to
Okay,
you in a second.
Christ.
Yuri
Alright.
is still at camp. Deal has probably gone over with everybody else. She's probably standing on the other side, like on your guys' side of the quote line, and kind of just like keeping an eye on everybody.
Mhm.
She's not directly like investigating things. Yuri is still firmly sat in the same spot with the fire.
Sat.
Neither Nero or Fen have come out yet.
Well, they were here last night before we went to bed.
You, my little
Word.
pink lady. My little pink lady, please
I'm
roll
pink.
for looting.
Yeah,
Investigating.
what do you want for that?
Investigations?
Oh,
Roll-
investigation.
5. Roll 5 times.
5 times? Holy shit. Oh fuck, okay. I said, like, wow, I pre-wrote, so I just have to do the math. Damn. You've killed me. I'm just gonna not do the math for them real quick and just know that my additive is +7. I've lost my dice. Never mind, I found them.
You are.
It's fine. Wow, all those +7.
Do not eat my elf ears, kimchi.
Well,
Wow. I
Freak.
have to go check something real quick. Are these your numbers?
These are my numbers.
Without the additive. so
Without the
+7.
additive.
Why
They
do
all
you
have them.
refuse to use your calculator?
Because I was doing 5 rolls. I can do the math now.
Mamma mia.
Oh, mamma mia.
All you need is to open on your phone next to you as you're
I
rolling.
had it open, and then I had something else open. That's not how it works. Brother, I'm an old man.
obviously.
That had a little bit too much spite in it, Casey. That one actually.
Wow. Wow.
No, it actually stung.
really hurt. Oh my god. There's nothing worse than Casey being disappointed in me. Like, that sucked. Actually.
Sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I was multitasking, so it might have just been the
Fucking
tone
flat.
in my voice. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, one more. Edit.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Last one is very dirty.
Wow.
I have a
Let's-
+7. I should
Yeah.
investigate more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Instead, I just go nope.
see. Let's see.
You can also come back to it if you want to
No, this is
actually
easy.
think. Cool.
13, go into a house. You find. You can cumulatively find 13 silver in one house. Yippee!
Silver.
A 15. How about some more pocket change?
Yay!
I
I rummaged through someone's couch cushion.
yeah, you're rummaging around. This one you can actually find somebody's little coin purse. With 13 gold and 19 copper in it.
13 silver. Say 13 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then how many copper?
19 copper.
19 copper.
Let's see. Then we jump to Dirty 20. Probably digging around. We'll say 5 more silver. And there's in one of the houses, a little shoe rack. There's some nice boots on there. Nice, very good like winter boots. And then also another pair of boots that you can tell is a little different. Some magic boots.
Ooh.
Magic boots?
Don't know why when you said something different, my brain went to Crocs.
Crocs. There's a pair of Crocs on this.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Is boots of false tracks.
Oh.
Oh. Cool.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what size? Doesn't even matter. That's so stupid.
Boot size. They're boots.
It's fine. I'm gonna take both of them and we'll just go back and be like, if they fit someone, they fit someone.
And let's see, the other ones go into one of the houses. We'll say it's one of the shops that was in town.
Oh.
So fuck it, like 25 gold rating the register. You're gonna
Feels a
combine your
little
22
wrong.
and your 26 together.
Huh?
Or combining the 22 and the 26 for this one.
Okay.
I mean, it's like raiding a pharmacy after a zombie apocalypse movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So 26 gold from the register. And looking in the cabinets, you can find 2 bottles that are kind of interesting. One is a kind of roundish bottle full of this swirling kind of smoky cloud. Get an ever smoking bottle.
Ever smoking?
Ever smoking bottle.
Nice.
And grabbing another one is a bottle of a potion of necrotic resistance. And that's your loot.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I should do that more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can do
Yeah, well,
that.
I can do that. Free will. This time feels a little bad. This time feels a little gross, but it's okay. You're on a different planet.
They're not
Jesus.
here. They're also not alive.
Oh,
They're undead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just straight up undead that are frozen to the ground. But
Do they stay undead even though a cry's gone now?
you don't know.
Oh, that makes me feel bad. That makes me feel gross.
We'll never know.
Well,
You don't know.
Well, nothing I can do about it.
Nothing you can do about now. Is there anything else people wish to do on this side of the line?
I was last time during the fight going to find a med kit or ask if I could find a med kit in one of the houses, but I think that's pointless now.
I mean, you can loot. You can try to find a place that would have something like bandages or something.
Yeah, it's just something like during the fight that I was thinking of. I was just like, fucking look for a way to heal yourself. So if I can still do that, that's basically all I'm looking for. Not looking for anything else crazy fancy. Unless I get lucky. So
Give me a roll.
okie dokie. That's got 22.
22.
Yeah.
Let's say you can find the same kind of little shop that Rat does. And let's see. Yeah, you can find yourself a little potion of healing in there.
Okie dokie.
Something to put in your pocket.
little something for later.
A little treat for later.
Cool. Just something to have on hand.
Mm-hmm.
If I cross paths with a rat in that building, I just kind of like way better.
So,
if this is the store where she raised the register, I can just imagine walking in and going, raiding the register. Not in like a condescending tone, just like a, yeah, I would do the same thing. So,
Yeah, I'm not gonna need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, valid.
Confirmation that you're done.
Yep.
B.
Yeah.
B's packing up.
B is packing up.
B's packing up. Probably after seeing that nothing's really going on. Deal will probably come over and start like taking down some of the tents with you.
Mm-hmm. She's lost in thought.
Probably get side-eyed a few times.
Yeah. Like a couple times looks like she wants to fucking say something, but does not say it. Just like,
Yeah, she probably was just like, yeah, you good, B? Yeah.
Well, I mean, all of that was
that's a way to put it.
Yeah. Listen, when we get back to the ship, there's some stuff I have to kind of talk about with everyone. Yeah.
If this is about like going sorting through your feelings about everything that happened there, I cannot help you with that.
Yeah, no, sorting.
Maybe talk to, I don't know, Flint.
Yeah, no,
Flint
sorting through feelings. That's
everybody talks
but
to Flint, so.
no, it's just kind of I don't know. I want to maybe get things on the same page.
No,
On
that's a good idea.
yeah.
Gotta she's very like pointedly like, I'm not gonna look at the meat pile anymore. Packing things up. It'd be good to figure out everything that's next steps. Yep.
Yeah, next steps, kind of going forward, for, I guess getting a little more serious, on things.
Kind of raises an eyebrow at you a little bit. I thought you wanted to visit your mom.
I do, yeah. That's the main point.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not, there's gonna things for after that. But it'll be important for everyone to know first, I think.
It's kind of like both eyebrows raised. She's like, oh. Now, see, I thought you wanted to visit your mom would be you, like, staying there, so.
I definitely.
That is.
I
mean, I assumed that. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I think that was a very safe assumption to have. And I think for a good long time, yeah, I definitely, while I do want to stay there, but there's something I need to get sorted, and I can't really do that from home, and you guys are kind of the best bet I have, so,
She's kind of nodding. She's like nodding and like rolling up the tarp for her tent.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I mean, I do have to, plus I do have to get you guys briefed on how things are going to work when we get home, because I think if Mom knows about all of this, she's not gonna fucking let me step out the house again.
Yeah, probably like a list of topics we don't talk about.
Yeah, list of topics that we talk about instead of talking about anything
any
that
of this
happened. Yeah.
any of
Yes.
this, any of
safe
our
conversational
actual jobs?
workarounds.
Do we not talk about our actual jobs?
No,
Okay.
really.
No piracy.
No piracy. No.
Okay.
I'm not really sure how my mom feels about pirates, and I really don't want to find out. Then,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, she's a very sort of live and let live type of person. Save for when it comes to like, assholes and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never really asked, and I didn't really think I would ever have to, so
your mom's not gonna like stab any of us if we would she stab us if we said the wrong thing?
I think she'll stab Anjali.
And then she does look back at the town. Be like, Yeah, I think a lot of people would stab Anjali, but
Also, thinking about it, I'm really not sure what she's gonna think about Rin. That's kind of. Man.
I think you need to set a firm boundary that we don't flirt with your mom.
Yeah, I
probably
shouldn't
help.
have to say it. I shouldn't have to fucking say it, but yeah,
It
please.
has to be said.
It'll complicate things. I don't need that
I'll
type
hold my
of.
tongue. I'll hold my tongue.
I do not need that type of energy
I'll hold
right
my tongue.
now. Thank you. I don't know her. She's her own person, but like, you know,
She's kind of just like staring at you.
like she can live her own life, yeah, but like, please, I work with you.
Yeah, it would really complicate things if one
It
of us
would.
became your new mom.
It would complicate things.
Sorry.
Yeah. But that's all. That's yeah. When we're back on the ship, there's conversations to have about things, about all this. Ugh.
Yeah. As and she like almost glances at the town again and is like, nope. That's a lot to unpack. And a lot to pack. And she kind of just like pats the tent that she rolled up.
Yeah, I've probably just like I've just taken my like rolled up tent and bedroll and stuff, and I've just sort of like sat on it as a rudimentary little fucking stool. Just like I'm packed, but everyone's still sort of fucking around. So,
Yeah. Together you guys probably take down all but one tent. Somewhere in the middle of your conversation, you had gotten up and gone back into the tent. Kind of just like stuff shuffling around, probably packing their bags. Also, still hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I would not expect a word. They got their own shit to fucking work through.
Probably find my little potion of healing and then head back to the camp myself as well.
Yay!
Yippee!
Pick up my already packed bag. Sit next to the fire.
Do you think we still have to maybe mark out around the town that, do you think anything's still wrong with it, or did that settle it?
The magic stuff.
Yeah.
I think
The
it's settled.
Yeah.
I think it's settled.
Nothing really happened after.
Right. I just don't want people to try and get resettled here and have it happen again.
It's not like the loosely motions over to meat pile. It's not like it disappeared or anything afterwards. So
Right.
Who knows? It could just end up becoming a ghost town and a ghost story. So
yeah, I mean it kind of already is the way they almost talked about it.
He just kind of gets a bit of a tight expression.
If you wished to, Beatrice, could roll Arcana on the town.
Could
On
I?
the town. You could try.
Could I, might I?
You could try.
Oh, might I, may I? Oh.
You could also. Do you have flashbang? Do you have flashbang?
Flashbang.
Well, yeah, that's true. I do have flashbang. Yeah.
You could do flashbang. It only flashes
Yeah.
you for a second.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. That's right. Yeah. I will flashbang. Detect magic! Shazam! That's not how the fucking spell works, but yes.
She waves her little wand.
I simply hold my eyes on the town as a whole, and I carefully extend my hand, palm out, and attempt to grab it.
Grab it.
I grab
She
it.
does that thing where you look at something and you squint one eye and then you pretend to pinch it between your fingers.
Brother, she's gonna grab the whole town like it's a fucking Animal Crossing item and put it in her pocket.
I do the thing where you have your like two index fingers kind of close together, really close to your eyes. And it looks like there's like a third little section between the two where they overlap. Whoa. Ooh.
Whoa. Yeah. Flashbang.
Oh.
Kind of acclimate. You're normal. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
There, like, you can see everybody kind of putzing around. I would say everybody is pretty acclimated to each other's magics and everything by this point. Yeah, so you can see the little magic-y auras around everybody. Be like, ew, there goes your other little half-bard running away, going through buildings. There's that critter.
There's that critter.
There's that critter. Once again, friendly reminder, there's so much fey magic in this party.
Huh. Gretchen is here.
Gretchen is here. Luke is here. Anjali is here.
Detect
Although
magic when
I don't,
when
my
cast,
body don't pick up that way, so.
Detect magic when cast in a non-covered in magic town basically just acts as a team locator.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually. Where are my
Just
friends on the
pinging
map?
everybody. Bing, bing.
Find my friends.
Find my friends. There isn't. I'd say there's like. I want to say there's like, residual magic a little bit, like hanging around the carcass.
Uh-huh.
But it's kind of like dissipating.
Mm.
And you can't really tell. Like, there's not really anything with the town itself. There's just a little kind of like fizzling out around meat pile.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Find my friends. You got a bard and a cleric in the tent next to you, and a fae, and
I just like carefully, I like mentally count out the signatures to make sure we still got everybody.
y'all.
Yo, but yeah, I was gonna say, but here's my question: Are the fucking does our bard in the tent actually light up alive?
The bard. Yeah, Nero's fine. Nero was alive. Nero was walking and talking last night.
Yeah, he's okay,
What about
right? He's okay. He's just taking a well-deserved nap after all that shit.
He probably slept like a fucking rock.
Mm-hmm.
a well-deserved coma?
Yes.
little rabbit snores.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you could tell with detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
If you really wanted to, I don't know, you could fucking perception.
Oh boy.
Perceive the tent if you actually want to. If you're actually seriously asking questions.
No, it's more for personal reassurance than like giving someone a timeline of like, yeah, I think you could resettle this town within a week or two.
Oh no, I'm saying as in being like, Bart is still
Oh.
alive, right? I mean.
Oh yeah, no, I don't need a fucking spell to do that. I could just fucking knock.
That's why I said
Fucking ass.
perception, silly goose.
Oh,
Pal doesn't listen to what I say. Pal doesn't listen to anything I say.
Never listen.
Listen, man, this show doesn't happen without me, alright?
So now she's threatening you.
Now she's threatening.
She's threatening you, the DM. That's a bad choice. Bad
You're
news.
threatening me now.
Bad news bears.
I will ruin your life, motherfucker.
You already ruined his fucking life, man.
I will make it
You think
worse.
you can get worse?
It can always get worse.
Just the sound
Always
of
get worse.
Sal going, "You've already ruined my life."
That is very
I'll make it
comedic.
worse for you, dog.
Fucking look at her, man. She just had to beg her captain not to flirt with her mom. There's enough going on, okay?
Yeah, I will flirt with your mom if you. I will take back the promise to not flirt with her mom.
What an awful betrayal. What a fucking third act twist. This is all goddamn ruse.
Surprise one shot. Wedding with Bee's mom.
I can't fucking believe
Brad is
it.
sobbing.
Objection.
Objection.
God.
I can't believe you've done this to me. Not.
Oh, I've done this to you.
You are tearing me apart, you.
God. Okay. Slap you on the shoulder. Get back to the game. God.
Mhm. We're back in it. We're running.
We're running.
Yeah, the town is, it's a town.
It's a town. It'll be okay. And a rabbit, I'll wait for that to. I'll wait for someone else to fucking knock. It would be presumptive of me to be like, wake up. Get the fuck
Big
up.
bear shadow through the tent. Wake up.
Wake the fuck up. I gotta pack your tent, idiots.
Get out.
Yeah. Are you done with that?
You die somewhere else.
Are you gonna
You
finish
be
that?
injured.
May I?
When the fucking waitress takes your food before you're even done with it.
No.
Starts unpacking the tent with them in it.
Just starts undoing the stakes.
Yep. Nero wakes up to being suffocated.
Like when you
Flailing
unplug,
around in the tarp.
It's like when you unplug the extension cord to a bouncy castle and everybody screams. Get out.
Wow.
Rogue.
Rogue.
I love playing game.
I love game.
Mm-hmm.
Gaming.
Gaming.
Ooh, boy.
But yeah, you guys looted the town. Good job.
Yeah,
You stole from the dead
yay.
people.
Yay!
Really, they don't need it.
I mean, yeah. Hey, if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
And we're the ones that got rid of the so
It's a reward.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Huh?
like a reward.
It's like a reward.
It's like a reward.
It's payment, but not nearly enough.
No,
Yeah, all for a job well done.
I don't think it's gonna pay your therapy bills.
All for a job.
All for a job.
You can't even say well done. All for job.
Job.
We did it. We got paid for our work. Yay.
We did it. Well, Rat got
Rat
paid.
got paid. Yeah.
Rat got paid for their work. Yay.
Dora the Explorer moment. We did it. Did it. Yeah.
B's getting out of this penniless again.
B's not allowed to make money.
Oh.
I'll keep that in mind when we go on our next job.
Yeah, explicitly, B is not gonna get paid. It's written down on any little papers you get for jobs. Make sure B doesn't get paid.
I feel like B's mom would be a little more receptive to you guys being pirates if she's at least getting paid for her work. Piracy, that's neither here nor there. That's complicated. Unpaid labor, B.
Unpaid labor.
That's where she draws the line.
Well, Mom, technically we have like a sugar mama. A what?
Oh, what?
Deal walks in.
What?
B, you didn't tell me she was hot.
Cue the wedding one shot.
Damn it.
And
God damn it.
Oh, can we do that? But then it like at the very end, it zooms out and it turns out it's all a nightmare in B's head.
Yeah, I
He
just
haven't
He
wake
wakes
even
up
up.
in
gotten
a
there
cold
yet.
sweat.
Yeah, I just wake up right in the air.
That's pretty good, actually. I've cried.
he's used to bad
Guys,
dreams. Fine.
if it was a fucking nightmare, the snake would be there.
Yeah, who do you think? Who do you think is the
Yeah,
pastor?
Who do you think's officiating?
Officiating the fucking wedding.
Officiating it.
You're like, what? Who's officiating it? No way!
Here's the fucking thing. Is that B would wake up and be like, oh, thank God. That was a good nightmare.
Ooh.
Ooh. At least
God.
it's not here. And then all of a sudden, the snake's there and be like, that was a weird one, B. That was strange.
He's like, B, what the fuck?
B, what was that? What the hell was that? Just I don't know.
Beatrice, you have some strange fears.
B, not only was that weird, but why was I there? Why was I?
Why would you not be there? It's my dream. You control you being there. That's been established.
Snake, I had no part in that. That one wasn't me.
I was just trying to chill,
That
and
was
all
all
of a sudden,
natural.
here I am.
That's your own psyche.
That was an organic dream.
Even I couldn't make that.
Here I am, all of a sudden, book in hand. What the hell am I doing here? What is this?
Just teleporting it in. God.
How's Ben doing
Yeah.
In the tent.
in the tent?
You want to go bother
Probably
them?
like coming back and like poking around. And Nero probably does like come out.
Mm.
It's probably reminiscent of when B came out of the tent. It's just like awful bedhead. Bundled up in something. It's just like
Hi. We sell some coffee if you need it. It's cold, kind of. But we have it. And I offer it.
Bard who can't heat up coffee. L.
Bardu doesn't feel like expending another spell slot right now.
It shouldn't be expense. Unless you don't have good cantrips.
Doug, update.
Update.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
I heard nothing after I said that he woke up, came out of the tent.
Oh yeah, I offered him some cold coffee.
And then I made fun of B for being a bard that can't warm up coffee. and then Pal said, "But I don't want to do a spell slot." And I'm like, "Damn, you don't have a cantrip that warms coffee? L.
You don't have a coffee warming cantrip?
L.
Rip.
That's the point."
I could cast heat metal on the coffee pot.
Oh my god.
That's a good use of heat metal, honestly.
Probably just like, yeah, sure, what the hell.
Okay, there you go.
Just drinking cold coffee.
There's probably a
It's
point.
like iced coffee, but not.
Yeah.
There's probably a point that like Rat will come back from doing that and look over and just heat the coffee without saying anything. Just kind of like look and then look at B and be like, "What the fuck?"
Nero's just like bundled up, like squinty eyed, sipping cold coffee.
Looks at the other two bards in the room and goes, "Huh?" Y'all don't have heat coffee? What the fuck?
Bitch, you couldn't just do this for yourself? Cut him some slack, he's still half asleep.
Dude, I'm not even like a full bard. That's crazy.
Maybe other people don't think that the heat coffee spell is as important.
Dude, like smack me with your coffee cup and I'll use hellish rebuke on it or something. But yeah, it's one of those things that she like doesn't say anything, just kind of goes weird and does it. Gives a look and I was like, all right.
Yeah, he just like heat it up. He like takes another sip and his ears kind of like droop down a little bit, like, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
Like, oh, hot coffee, that's nice.
Oh, I'm a bun.
Benny.
Bunnies.
Holy shit, we have both of our bunnies back.
I know.
You're critters.
Ugly sobs.
Oh my critter.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is out of character. Because she's not just gonna do it. Pal, if B still has the fucking ripped boot or jean or boot or pants or whatever, Rat does have mending. You will have to ask her though.
Awesome. You just
But it is
fucking
a thing
walk
that-
up. You just fucking walk up, notice a rip, and just like tap it in. Like
No, she doesn't notice it because she's not gonna be looking. But it's one of those things where you'll have to ask her because you do know that she uses mending on the ship all the fucking time. Like Moss skitters around and damages things, and she's like, ugh.
Yeah. Like I think she would ask, just like kind of at one point while you're doing stuff, just like walk up, like, oh, I got a tear here. If you wanna.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Kind of like imitates the little ground gremlins. It's like, good job.
Thanks.
Like she doesn't tap it. She just taps it with her tail.
Thank you.
Tail to mend.
And I back to what I doing.
Packing up things, putting on horses.
Yes.
Yes. Making sure the
Brushing-
fire's out. I mean, least of this place's worries, but you know.
Yeah.
Brushing my hair a little more properly.
You're like doing mending on your pants, and here he's like starts taking their bags out of the tent, and you're just like, oh. Looks around, puts down cup on a random spot, and then helps with the bags. So then them and Deal are just starting to like pack shit up onto the horses.
I leave the fire alone till last second so we can like warm up before leaving.
Yeah, I think
Valid.
Yeah.
I think I start helping just get the horses ready as well. To move, basically. Pack them.
Hey, so
Make
we
sure their
see
leads are good.
Nero, but we don't see our little guy. Correct.
Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Can I check in on him?
He's not that little.
He's not that little. He's our little guy though. He's not little, but he's our little guy.
Spiritually, he's our little
Mhm.
guy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
spiritually, he's that NPC that we grabbed and we said this is ours now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like to peek in.
Snooze.
Snoozing. But there's like actual breathing happening, not like labored.
Yeah, breathing. Yes.
Okay, cool.
There's actual breathing happening.
There's like this. Is there breathing like breathing, or is he like labored breathing? Like, oh, he's struggling to breathe.
You're like
That's fucked.
staring for a minute, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, he's breathing."
Nice.
Bundled up. Actually, he is in a bedroll, and the buns have put in another one over him for more blanket.
Oh, that's actually really sweet.
How many horses do we have again?
So I was trying to remember.
I know I had one to myself last time, if I remember correctly. Some people had to share it.
Did
It
you
was
take 4?
I think I had to share with someone. That feels right.
I think Yuri and I were the only two that didn't share with people, so we had enough to fit who we have without 2 people sharing.
I thought
If I remember correctly.
somebody. I think one person had to share, or they had 2 people. There had
I
to be
think
one
it
horse
was-
that was shared. I think.
Yeah,
it was
I think,
Arlie and
I think
Rin.
it was Arlie and Rin shared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember
How many
Arlie
horses?
specifically
If I'm
grabbing
remembering
Rin.
correctly,
So
if
I'm
I'm
trying to
remembering
like
correctly,
remembering like the travel like the Astrophis horses and these horses.
I'm pretty sure I know in my brain I got it because I'm pretty sure because we made a joke about the fact that like Arlie shared and didn't have to, so certain
Yeah.
people got their own horses. Because it was Rin and
Oh, I
Arlie.
got it.
I shared
have
with
it.
Deal.
yeah, I have Bee and Flint, Arlie and Rin, Rat and Deal, and then Anjali and Yuri had their own horses. So there was 5 horses in total.
Okay.
You planned ahead for us to each be sharing a horse.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Because that's all you have for horses.
Yay! Teamwork.
They don't have a horse.
Their horse gone.
What do you
Their
mean?
horse, it ran away.
Did it run away as in like when my mom told me my dog? Or like
Jesus.
Oh my God.
actually my mom told me that the dog went to the farm, so and I can't ask her if that was a lie or not anymore. So
Okay,
Maybe.
time out. Time out.
Get in the corner.
Get in the corner.
right. No, I'm getting treated like a dog.
No, like it most likely like. Come on, man. It's a horse.
It ran away.
That was some
Look.
fuck shit that happened.
Look, can I just say, if that monster thing appeared for the 2 of them, I can imagine the horse just getting picked up and eaten like a Kit Kat bar. Like I don't know. what to tell
Yes,
you.
but for the fact that it would make her really sad.
Never mind.
The horse
so
ran
right.
away.
The horse ran away. You're so right.
The horse you'll probably like walking back and it's like walking itself back to the stable. It's like a Skyrim horse. It's just going home.
Damn.
He's like, whoa. I guess I'll just go back to where I spawned.
So walk vertically on this mountain and go back.
Yep. It's Skyrim horsing it back home.
Oh, we love that. Need something?
Need something?
So yeah, you guys get to share your horses again.
A thumbs up.
Easy peasy.
Thumbs up? Yeah.
Easy peasy.
If I have to take the little guy, I'll take the little guy. I'm assuming Yuri wants to sit with Nero. So
I'll take the little guy and we say about the full-grown man.
We say about the full-grown man.
He's our little guy. So...
No, fuck you. He's our little guy. You didn't show up until later.
Yeah.
Custody battle.
Yeah. Actually,
Uh-oh.
pause. I don't think Rat would let you take him.
Then who's sharing with me?
Oh, I mean, I'll share with Anjali. It's fine.
Yeah.
You got booted from the horse.
I was gonna say I'm
Fine.
the only one that.
I'll share with Anjali.
That just means that
Fine.
someone else is
Wait, we're playing musical horse right now.
we're playing musical horses now, because then it would just be like Anjali would have to be with Deal. But
But you want to sit with Deal.
Wait,
well,
so who was Flint with before?
B.
That was B. Arlie was with Ren.
Actually, you know what?
Uh-huh.
I want to keep my horse. Actually, I want
You want to stay with B?
to stay with B.
yeah, it's
Go with the horse that brought you.
I wanna stay with
Whatever
horse
the
that
fucking
well.
thing is.
Unless nobody else wants to ride with Anjali, in which case I don't care. I will ride with Anjali. I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck.
Make up your minds.
I am not the one with. I am not the one with an issue here. I know Arlie does not want to ride with Anjali.
Should probably grab Rin
I
again.
know for a fact.
I know for a fact
Anjali
that bitch
doesn't want to
does not
ride with Arlie
Anjali.
because fuck that.
Because
So-
Arlie's just gonna fucking like choke her to death on the horse.
all right.
Yeah.
So
Arlie.
Arlie is with Deal.
Okay.
That's probably how it's gonna go. Rat's taking our little guy, our full-grown man.
Full-grown man.
The rest is for you guys to figure out. I don't know, it's not me.
Okay. Well,
It's
I
the
guess
river
Anjali
all
can
over
have-
again.
I guess Anjali can have her own fucking horse, and I'll ride with B again.
Well,
Boom.
no one's gonna have their own horse. Anjali would then be with Yuri.
Everybody needs a buddy.
Everybody needs a buddy at this point, but also the
Yeah.
bunnies are probably together.
Oh,
Yeah.
why did I think?
If the bunnies are together, I scream and cry. Let them be
Okay.
together finally.
Okay. Yeah, no, bunnies are together. I'll ride with Anjali, and Fen can ride with B.
Okay.
Does that make everyone happy? I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
No, it's good.
I'm so tired.
There's so much
said the rat
thought
was gonna
going
take
into
Fen.
who rides with who.
I thought you said
Fen
Brat
away
was getting
from
on the
me.
horse with Deal. You
No,
said
I said that Arlie would
Arlie.
probably be with
Fucking
Deal because Rat, well, I would have Fen, and I was going to
Fine.
specifically say Rat. If this is, I don't know how this works. My brain is thinking Rat would like wrap her tail around Fen to kind of try to secure him a little bit better. If that makes sense. I don't know. Seat belt for the baby.
Seed belt.
Rin rides with B.
Seatbelt for my 23-year-old
That's the
baby.
difference there.
I just think if I'm a tiefling and I'm gonna have a tail, I'm gonna use it. I think a lot of people forget to use them.
Yes, real.
Mm-hmm.
Valid, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If we're really worried about horses, B and Rin, Rat and Fen,
I'm not.
Deal and Arlie. I'm not.
I did.
Yuri,
However,
Nero,
I'll be so
Anjali,
fucking
Flint.
honest. That whole thing just made me irrationally angry.
Oh yeah, I can tell. I feel
That
it.
just made me irrationally angry, and I have no
All I
excuse
did
for
was
it. I
offer
was
to
just
take
like,
the boy.
No, that's not on you. That was on my stupid ADHD brain. I didn't have a visual, so my brain couldn't comprehend what was happening, and I'm just very tired as a person. So I
Don't worry,
apologize. I apologize.
I was writing that list and I wrote Arlie 3 times.
There's
okay,
a lot of
horses.
names getting thrown around.
There's a lot of names.
I said I'll take
Give me a
Fen,
second.
and then And I was like, my brain was like, everybody was just silent. I'm like, I'm not figuring this out for fucking everybody, guys. I picked my
You're like,
partner.
I picked my buddy. I don't need to do anymore.
Done
Okay. Okay.
I picked my buddy and I picked Arlie's for Crow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
I
I'm
figured it out.
with Anjali. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Figured it out.
That's all
Which
I
is
need
with
to
me.
know. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that was so dumb. Okay.
It's like those stupid pictures where
The
it's like,
river.
it's like, ooh, which lunch table do you want to sit at?
Yeah.
I fucking hate when we get stuck on stupid shit like that. Like as people, not just as a group.
Fucking,
Just like as
fucking
people.
like cool expression, hand to my temple. We can overthink any scene.
We can overthink anything.
You can think over. Okay, but
This
hear
is
me,
our
hear me out, guys. Hear me out, guys.
No.
It's after midnight.
Okay.
We're a little fried.
Oh,
Oh
3
my god.
minutes.
All right.
dude,
alright.
just
3
gotta
minutes is
get
too
back
many
to the
minutes.
fucking boat,
It's
man.
too many minutes.
Just gotta get back to the fucking boat so I can have
It's
my damn
20
scene.
minutes. Okay.
We get
head
moving.
back.
We get moving.
We get on the horsies.
Mhm.
Oh, stupid.
Mhm.
We go.
Anyway.
We go do.
Dumb. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right.
We
Yeah.
ride back.
We
Yeah.
ride back.
Yay.
You guys. Fucking hell. It's most definitely not that complicated in character to figure out.
Oh God, no.
No.
Yeah, no. In,
No,
in,
God, no.
in character, we just get on the fucking horse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
In character, it is a
character, there's a
rat
little
peeks
bit
in
of
on Fen and
staring.
probably goes, "Yeah, I'll take him."
Yeah.
In that moment.
Like, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. In which case, get everything packed up. He does have to get woken up.
Oh.
And kind of will just be a bundle of blankets sitting to the side and waiting.
Yeah.
And everything just kind of gets packed on the horses, piled on, attached to saddles, all that shit. Everything is situated probably with a 3-second stare, and it's like, okay.
Alright.
Arlie takes one look at Anjali and is like, nope, gets on a horse with Neil.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Fucking, still thinking fucking seatbelt tail.
It's a good touch. It's a good
It's
touch.
a good touch. It's
That's
also,
a good touch.
I will say, pretty necessary.
Yep.
EP.
Yeah.
EP's a way
Yeah.
to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hated
Yeah,
that. What does that mean?
He's EP. He's bundled up in some blankets. He's EP.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Feet to an inch of his life.
No, trust you.
Hey man.
Hey man. No, trust you.
Hey,
Dude,
I'm
as
just
long as
saying
he doesn't
things.
turn into, as long as he doesn't turn into the fucking amalgamation, I think I'm fine.
What?
Don't say that. Why would you bring that up?
No.
Why would you say these words?
I just,
Who's turning into an amalgamation?
Nobody.
No one.
We're moving.
No
Hey, man,
one. We're going
I
back to the
just
ship.
say, I just say things. I just describe things as how they look at a base glance.
Uh-huh.
look, it wouldn't be the
If
first
you want to
time
know more
I
things
made
about
it.
things, you need to ask me for them and roll for them.
It also wouldn't be the first time that I made a joke about something and been like, haha, and then it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that is true.
I know.
Me last time with Huntley and I'm like, haha, when you drop your disguise.
Yeah, it's not a disguise.
And
It's
then you
just
immediately do
me
that.
shedding a body. So
I mean, I guess.
far from a disguise.
It's not a disguise. I'm just shedding my skin.
Exactly.
You fucking freak, man. Come on.
Let me be a freak.
No.
Damn, Casey. Okay.
Nice.
Can't have
heard the
any
man.
fucking fun here.
You heard
No.
the man. It's all normal shit from here on out.
All normal shit.
It's
from
all
here on
normal
out.
shit. It's normal. We're normal.
We're
So
normal.
how's the ride back? How normal is the ride back?
Is it so normal?
It's like a day-ish.
Yay!
You guys are gonna get back and it's gonna be nighttime already again.
Hooray!
Yippee. Rip.
Ripperoni.
Ripperoni. It's a ride, man.
Yeah.
It's a pretty quiet ride.
I don't wanna prolong things, so I'm just gonna say it. Ride wise, where I have been kind of like a whole like keeping an eye on him. So like in game terms, I would be like, oh, I'm want to do a medicine check, but I do not want to prolong this.
Yeah, you can. It'd be fast.
Okay. Are you sure it's me rolling?
I mean, yeah, you don't know how to use a calculator.
You're so right. Ah, and my dice just fell on the ground. It's okay. I'm not getting it. Good thing I have more than one dice. Let's see here. You're so right. Medicine is +4, so 15 + 4 is 19. I can do mental math sometimes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's the most shocking thing in the night.
That was
That
the
was-
most
That was the quickest I've
crazy-
ever done math. In
What
front
the
of you
fuck?
guys.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Wow. Flabbergasted.
Sometimes
Absolutely shocked and flabbergasted.
if there's certain numbers, it's easy for me.
Damn. No, that makes sense.
Yep.
19. You say seatbelt tail, so like sitting behind you?
Yeah, however you think that would work.
I mean, because you can ride with somebody in front of you, but
Well, that's what I was thinking, but I don't know how tail works with that. Because that's originally what my thought was, like tail wrap around front. But also,
I mean, Rat is what
5'10".
5'10". Yeah, she'd have a pretty.
She's back to 5'10".
She's back to 5'10". Oh yeah, she was tiny.
She was.
I forgot about that.
She was
3-foot
2'10".
rat. I forgot about 3-foot rat.
Oh god.
Yeah, 5'10". So, yeah, I would say your tail is long. Would be long enough to do that.
Yeah, because that's probably the easier way to like have him and not worry about him falling off.
Well, he's conked out.
Yeah.
Also 19 medicine check. I mean, he doesn't look good.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's dying.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, picture somebody that like has the flu and a really high fever.
Cool. I see it.
Yeah, and it's just not doing good.
Bro needs soup.
Bro needs some soup.
Bro needs some fucking soup.
Bro needs soup now.
Bro
I'm
needs
hoping one of you
soup and
motherfuckers gave him
fucking
hot tea.
And
Bitch, a
probably
soup.
not his silky skin ripped into pieces.
Yeah, definitely
My
not.
god.
It's okay, he's grandma can sew it back together.
Yeah.
Here's your boy.
Sure.
Here's your boy.
Well, I love Allison. I love you so much. That was
It's
fucked up.
okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Because if Fed dies, nobody's gonna watch the show again. Fuck.
Yeah, brother's not looking too hot.
Yeah.
Sickly. He's your little sickly Victorian child.
Yeah, I do. I have prestidigitation, and it's not a lot, only 1 cubic foot, but probably like if I feel like he's shivering, I'll probably like try to warm the blanket a little bit. If he's like overheating, I'll try to cool it because I can do that, but only 1 cubic foot of non-living material.
It's just like an ice pack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Ice peck or heat peck when needed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cantrip, so I can just keep doing that the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole ride back.
Hell yeah, man. Rat's
Anyways,
got
that's
this.
all.
She's had to take care of plenty of things before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you caught me off guard when you said things and not people. Okay.
Situations, people, you know,
Whatever.
Yeah.
stuff, things.
Things. Look over at Anjali.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Not a thing. I'm a creature.
I didn't see you. Brad didn't see you, but me, the
Oh, I
player.
Oh, I did, bitch. I was in the thick of it.
Like I said, she did fall out of the crow shape before we went to bed, and she did go to bed like that. So
Flint saw it in the thick of it. It's like slow motion, him getting punched in the head by a tentacle and falling and seeing her, and like, wait a minute.
Hold on a minute.
what the fuck's going on over there?
That's not right.
Yeah.
That don't.
We didn't do watches or anything. We all just like kind of crashed.
Yeah.
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 Anjali
Yeah,
is reveling in the fact
immediately
that
when
no
you
one
said
has
it
asked her
crashed.
anything.
Well, I'm
So
on the
just
back of
like,
the horse, so I can, but I didn't want to, you know.
I want to ruin the trip.
I don't want to ruin the trip.
We can have a quiet trip.
The perfect trip that we've had so far.
It's
For
the
beautiful
calmest,
vacation.
chillest trip that you have.
Yeah. We love
So
our vacation.
nice. So good.
It's so nice. It's so good. Nero probably nods back off at some point.
As you should.
He's allowed.
Should he be?
You should. For your reason
Should
today.
be. It's you get back. It's late. It's later than when you guys got to Holstead. Because when you went to Holstead, you left at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it is further on in the night. Just say 10. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds
I'll
like
go
should make
with
sense.
That.
I did say an exact amount of time that it took at some point, but I don't write it down and I don't remember it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's like 10:30. You guys get back.
We're also going down a mountain and not up, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down the cliffs.
yeah.
Awesome.
Downward
Quarter
slope. But yeah, you can get back. You have option. You could, like, Uma's. Oh, she's a little grandma. The lights are off. She's asleep.
Do we just leave him in a basket by the door?
I'm not gonna Harry Potter him.
So you guys have the option. You can deposit horses and I guess Fen in the barn.
Oh my god.
No.
Just go back to the ship and come back in the morning.
Yeah, we can bring him back
No.
to the ship and let him sleep more.
You don't have to put the little boy in a hay pile.
No!
You're not
And
doing
leave him to
that.
the elements? No!
No, in the barn.
I'd also like for Yuri to be around in case he takes a turn for the worse.
Yeah.
He starts turning into a goop monster.
Further, but if we bring him back to the ship, Moss is there.
Moss
Okay.
is hibernating.
Okay.
Moss is in hibernation.
Oh, you're
mode,
so
remember?
right. Oh, I'm just thinking about the fact of like, you know, when you bring someone home and a kid's just like,
Annoying.
what's that? What's that?
Hey, Moss is also a fully grown man.
I know.
as silly as he is, let's not infantilize.
Not as
Bad time to take a
infantile.
sip of water.
Fully grown could have fooled me with that height.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
What do you mean? There's 2 2-foot tall lizard is.
Hold on, I have to
What do you mean?
DM you.
Fucking staring at me.
I'm thinking specifically of the picture that you edited when we first started playing this of him in a suit.
Let's do a deal. Bring your kid to work day. Yeah. That's one of my favorite images I've ever created. It's pretty good.
God damn it.
It's on our Patreon if you want to see, guys.
Yeah, subscribe to our
very real Patreon.
Are very
subscribe to our
real.
VGen page.
Yeah.
So the decision is not Haybell.
Not Habo.
Yeah, no, we're gonna give him a nice warm bed and then bring him back to his grandma in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna just put him in Deal's big fluffy bed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, does Gil need a bed to sleep in?
Oh my god.
Wait. Whoa.
You say that, but to be totally honest, Powell's bed is probably bigger than your bed.
Yeah, it is. I know. It is. It isn't as bad. Kicks Powell out.
Kicks Powell out. Slumby party, bitch.
Slumby party.
We just take all the TVs, we just put them on one room.
I was gonna say, honestly,
Room.
Honestly, no one stopped.
if you're to tell me that like the three of them have not had slumber party in the same room at some point, you're wrong.
Oh, they most definitely have.
Oh, most
Oh,
definitely.
yeah. They most definitely have, and there's always been a weird thing where like at least one person on the ship is like, why the fuck do they do that?
Hot bitches slumber
What the
party.
hell?
Come on.
What are they talking about in there?
What the hell is going
the
on?
fuck?
So, anyways, I broke that guy's arm.
Doing
Like-
face masks, polishing each other's horns.
Exactly. Dude, you gotta take better care of your tail. What the flip?
What the flip?
Saying what the flip in Rat's voice was a choice.
Awesome.
Baller.
Baller, dude. Yeah. Gavel on table. Cannon. This is what happens.
Cannon.
Awesome.
Cannon.
That's
This is
what
what
happens.
happens.
And you guys go back to the ship and just deposit a sickly Victorian child into Deal's bed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So food for night.
And everybody's putting things away and stuff, meandering around, probably doing stretches after being on horses for so long. P is in the corner with increasing background droning sounds happening.
The Kubrick stare.
This is just the opposite of a lala for me.
The Al-Als get you.
The LLs.
Oh boy. We must feel great right now.
B, how you doing?
Yeah, B feels awesome.
That being
He
going to
probably
bed.
checks in with you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you did say something about being back at the ship and stuff, so it should probably
Yeah.
come find you at one point and be like, hey buddy.
Yeah, Deal does that and B's just like, well, I wanted, it would be better to do it sooner than later, but I'm not really sure what the appropriate time is. We just got back and we're all clearly exhausted.
I mean, it could be over breakfast thing, or
Oh god.
you think
After
you wanna-
breakfast.
okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. After.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
After
Kind
breakfast.
of awkwardly pats your arm, a little upper arm pat, like, okay,
All right.
good night.
Good night. Good night then.
Goes to go to her own room, pauses.
Oh right. Where are you? Supposed to. You know what? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to my bed. Thanks. Bye.
Points at Powell's door right next to her door.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And I go on my way.
Go on your way.
And I fucking lay down.
Everybody
You
crashes
sleep like
down.
a rock.
I sleep like a goddamn rock.
The biggest fucking snooze happens.
The biggest goddamn snooze on earth.
Mhm.
Here's
Wow.
money.
Good morning, everybody.
I was muted.
B was up early.
Hello.
Oh.
B was up early. I just walk into the mess hall, look at B like, what the fuck? So,
Hi.
you're up early.
Yeah, well, when I'm not spending a day getting my ass kicked and riding around on a horse, I sleep a little better.
Okay.
So valid. Damn.
Grab foods.
She says
Grab
it
whatever I can. Sit down.
She says it as a lie to cover up her unease, but it's so valid and true.
Yeah, it's the best lies are in themselves true.
Uh-huh.
You guys have breakfast and Bea's
Angela,
just like staring blankly into her cereal the whole time.
Yeah.
Feels kind of like side-eyeing you, like, damn, bud.
What the fuck is wrong with this kid?
Jeez.
Man, all this fucking hemming and hawing just to tell us not to flirt with your mom. This. I know you overthink things, B. But this shit's a little bit crazy, man.
She's like, damn, it must be a long ass list that she has to tell us to not talk about.
Wow, has this trip really been that crazy? Wait. Hold on, wait, I'm tabulating.
Doing mental math right now, like how
Doing some
much
mental math right now.
Stuff was not good. She probably shouldn't talk about that time. Probably shouldn't talk about that time he almost died. She probably shouldn't talk about that.
Shouldn't talk about the time that they went missing for a month.
So then Deal's sitting there looking like she's thinking.
Maybe I shouldn't talk about how I tortured someone because I thought that they were the reason. Maybe that would earn me some bonus points.
Real.
It really wouldn't. It really won't.
Actual thoughts she has. Wait, would that be a plus?
Would this woman who I've not yet met think that that's hot?
She thinks
Less of hot, more of like, would it earn me bonus points that when her child was missing, I tortured the only lead to try to get the information out of her.
I tried so hard to figure out what happened.
It'll show that I care.
This is good news.
Show that I care.
This is good news.
It'll show that she is a responsible adult figure in her life.
She's like 3 years older. Sure. Feels like 3 years older than her.
Yeah, it's like a 12-year-old being babysat by a 15-year-old.
Yeah, that's literally it.
It's just like, no. Okay. I wait until everyone's goddamn having eaten.
Everybody's eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Deal does do you the favor of when people, probably Arlie, immediately starts getting up to like leave, of being like, oh wait, we should as a collective figure out where we're going from here, because there's some shit we have to do. Besides the return Fenton's grandma.
Besides, return the kidnapped child.
Yeah. this, then return the kidnapped child, then do what else we're doing. Okay. And I fucking me, pal, am physically nervous about how to approach it.
It's probably like she does you that favor of being like, okay, guys, we need to talk about stuff, and then everybody's like, looking at her like, okay,
Right.
talk about stuff, and then she's like,
He's just
she had
sweating.
something she wanted to say. First.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
We all turn and look at B.
collective turn.
I'm right.
You are.
I look around at everyone. I see Rin. I see Anjali go like. Oh,
I'm just
fuck it.
looking between everybody like, what the fuck's going on?
No, you know what?
Cryptic
Fuck it. Yeah.
asses.
Okay. Okay. I have to back up a little bit further to catch up the two of you, because I guess you also might as well know.
You look slightly confused. This does not seem like it's about her mom.
Okay. So.
Imagine if it
Okay.
was.
So. A while ago, just like looking over at Rin and Anjali, just addressing them specifically to get you two caught up. Just like a while ago, a couple of us had an outing that sort of went strangely. We kind of got there. Oh shit. There's a weird kind of nightmare I've been having the past while, and the rest of you have been kind of trying to figure out more about it, because it's been sort of stranger than strange, and I before we got to Astrophis, like the night before, I learned a little more about it, and I held off on saying anything about it because I really felt that it wasn't the moment to talk about it, but yeah, now's the time. There was a leading theory that this thing in my head was a coatl or something. No, definitely not. It's much larger and was able to pick out a coatl from out of space and just bite its head off. And is much older than coatls as a concept, and much older than anything as a concept, and basically there's an issue. there's something we're dealing with. I'm dealing with. It's hurt. It's something that got hurt a long time ago and has been sitting in that forever. And that's kind of made it a bit mad at everything. And I'm trying to help it to be less mad at everything. Because otherwise, I don't know if there's anything to stop it from doing what it wants to do unless I can convince it to not do it. So, I talked with it, and we reached an understanding.
No, backtrack. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
To stop it from doing what it wants to do. What does it want to do, B?
Well,
You kind of glazed over that.
Yeah, I feel like you're
Yeah.
leaving a lot of stuff out here.
You being vague.
Mm,
It's almost like you're being vague on purpose.
eh,
After.
Perhaps. Hey, I have a question.
yeah, sure. Questions, yeah.
Does this? And I don't want to be presumptuous here, but I was right there when it happened.
Yeah,
Does that have anything to do with a cry screaming
probably.
and then turning into that?
Probably, maybe.
Is that gonna be the next conversation to have with it?
I mean, it definitely had everything to do with sort of how I was behaving in town before that happened.
And like the
mhm.
walking.
Yeah, it kind of it's up there. It hasn't done that before. That was kind of new.
You mean
it
possess you?
it fucking yeah. They did that. They did. We didn't think that was an important detail.
It strongly compelled me. I was
No,
conscious.
my
let's
God.
call it what it is.
Why are you making excuses for it?
I'm really urging you guys to be nice about it.
To you?
Can
or
I
to
even
it?
ask what it is? Because you just said something in your head.
Old and big. That's all you said. Old, big, and heart.
We were talking about the brain snake.
Yeah.
Brain snake.
Yeah.
She kind of just like a so-so motion at Anjali. She's like,
The not quaddle now.
Not a koala. No, it's
The not quaddle. Yeah.
something much older, more powerful than a koala. Yeah.
Does it have a name? Did you on first name basis with it?
I got the name Jazirian from it, but it doesn't really. I don't know.
What was the
it's
What was
Yeah,
the
what
name?
was that?
Jazirian. I'll. Pal will type it. I'll write it.
We'll type.
Here, I'll write it out on this scrap of paper for you. There, you can write that down in whatever notebooks, Arlie. Thank you. Also, yeah. Hey, Anjali, don't fucking tell your friends about this, okay? Like, this isn't a matter of this is a neat little thing for my job. This is kind of a matter of there's
Of what?
of what?
B, what does it want?
You said you had a conversation with it.
It wants everything to stop.
And you've only chosen to speak about this now.
Yeah, because it would have really kind of put a damper on any other moment we've had prior to this.
B.
How long ago?
Oh, I feel as
Sure.
though putting a damper on things is the least of our problems right
It
now.
was just before we got into Astrophis.
Okay.
And that went
all right.
well.
All right. So you're telling me
Yeah.
that you have
Yeah.
what I can only assume
Yes.
is some kind of
Mm-hmm.
ancient, possibly deity-esque brain snake inhabiting your consciousness that
Yeah.
wants the end of the world as we know it, and you just didn't tell us because you didn't want to put a damper on things?
Think of everything that's happened in the past week and consider having that also in the back of your mind while all that was also happening.
I would have preferred to know.
I don't think you would have.
Maybe, you mean?
Respectfully,
There's nothing we could have done then. We can maybe do something about it now. But we were dealing with other shit. Okay.
I have to side with B on this one.
Okay.
We were trying to do other things and get other jobs done.
So yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I'm trying to convince this thing to not do that. And yeah, but in order to do that, I need more information about what even happened to it in the first place, And considering how whatever happened to it was an event older than any kind of written thing we have here, Flint, if you can talk to Liv or something, if there's any like records that two gods have libraries or something, is there like
I'm assuming you've already asked it what's happened, and it hasn't been.
it hasn't been too forthcoming. I think it doesn't it's not exactly too receptive to being convinced, but it's interested in the possibility of being convinced.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
It possesses you. Does it just like see through you? Is it just like, is it like here with us? Is it in the room with us?
Rin, at that mention, Rin like takes a step to the side, like towards B's peripheral vision.
DM, how am I feeling?
I'm asking if this conversation is recorded.
This conversation might be recorded. This conversation might be
If you're a
recorded.
cop, you
Quality
have to tell me.
assurance.
If you're a cop, you
Even or
have to
odds.
tell me.
Even or odds, I'm gonna go with odds.
This conversation is being recorded right now on twitch.tv.
So wait, who was just like isn't listening to us right now?
That was Rat.
Okay, I look at Ram just like, I'm urging you to be nice, please.
Chat, are you doing this?
Rat just can't head in
Chat is
hands.
the serpent.
Can
You know when you exasperated hands, you run them down your face. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before I attempt to communicate with Liv on this whole nonsense, which I don't particularly love the idea of doing with the thing in the room, can I, like, I don't know, roll it? Now that I can look at the name, can I roll, like, a history or something and see if I can think about shit way back from basically being in a cult? If I can know anything?
Yeah.
I can't
Great.
believe we're fucking ghost hunting. We're pulling out our fucking
I have-
Ouija board.
I have a question after Casey.
21.
21.
You know, you
I'm gonna sink
want-
back to my childhood.
yeah, I want to preface this with this is Flint information.
Mm-hmm.
Information.
This is Flint information because Flint is much older than all of you combined.
Mm-hmm.
Is Flint older than Arlie?
I want to talk about it. Move on.
So Arlie's really young,
We'll
huh?
talk about that later.
We'll talk about it later. Y'all don't know you don't know. You don't
You
know.
know he's old man.
You know he's old man. That's it.
Old
That's
ass
all you know.
man.
You know he's an old ass man, and that a lot of
He's
things
old
has
enough to be a
happened
widow.
Old ass little
a
man.
widow with a dead kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plenty
Um,
can happen to a man like that.
And he didn't know how a lot of things work, and has mentioned before that he reads Old Common. He reads and writes in Old Common.
Yeah.
So, this is information. This is not modern day information. I would say, specifically just because you were you, and because you were raised in a cult, basically, and you guys did God stuff a lot, you don't recognize it as the name of a god, per se.
Mhm.
But you do know it's something really, really strong. And you know that the name is in some way related to Coatls.
Mhm.
But finger up, pause.
Mhm.
In a good way.
That's shocking.
In a good way.
So it
In a good way. I will. So this time I also lean towards B, and I say when that name was mentioned, it was specifically a find Dresden.
Yeah. Okay.
It was
Yeah.
not
Then
I am.
I see. I probably B would have remembered that because it was a much more strong experience for
Yeah, I
her.
mean everything was like on fire and covered in blood.
Everything was
and
on
crashing
fire. Yeah,
down.
so instead of going just like, yeah, that's like the name of it, she would probably be like, that's a name it gave me, but I don't know if that's its name. But that's a name it gave me.
that's not a name related to destruction.
Well, yeah. Oh. I mean, if you have any other leads, please, by all
Just
means.
not a bad. I don't know details. Just
Okay.
it is.
It's something that also doesn't want to be known, which is why there's not a lot of details.
Yeah. I mean,
Which lines up with
Which-
the whole
what-
I don't know much, despite it being in my fucking head.
yeah. I don't know a lot about that name. Just that it
Right.
is related to Coatls, and it's
Oh.
private. It's pretty private.
Great. Yeah, that tracks.
Not something I was ever. I was never taught much about it, but
Mm-hmm.
not something to be like wary of.
Yeah. And hey, I will mention that when it did kind of did that stuff with the town, it led us up to the fucking lighthouse to get some neat information. So you know.
Can I ask? When B threw out the question, I don't know, is there a library for gods? Does that ring any bells?
To you?
For you?
For me?
For you?
You could say no.
If you can give me a really, 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 really good history roll, I might tell you something.
Okay.
Stress around the really, really good.
Yeah, no. This would be an Arlie thing. That's only a 10. So
What's your plus in history?
You could.
Sorry.
not high.
I'll tell you, you could do a little perception thing right now. I mean, actually, no, your passive perception is, like, cracked, right?
It's my passive insight that's correct. So passive perception's only 16. Insight is 19. So when B said everything's fine this morning, Anjali's immediately like, no.
A red exclamation point popped up
That's a
above her
truth
head.
and a lie. Yeah, that's a truthful lie right there. So everything is not fine, but you're acting that way. Sure. So
Yeah.
Okay, I will, that can count, that when that gets offhandedly mentioned, there's a little shift in the seat, like a couple seats down from you, and like Mooncake like looks to the side and is like, We're paying
Mooney.
attention again.
okay.
But yeah, I want to stress this is something that got hurt and is trying to lash out because of it, and I'm just trying to sort of give it some understanding, okay?
No. how it got hurt, do you?
It won't tell me. I'm hoping to learn that.
Awesome.
What about when it got hurt?
Because that's the sort of next piece of the puzzle to me, is that if I'm going to try and understand it better and sort of get more on the same page with it, I have to know what happened and when. And I really don't think it was anything recent, you know?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
Okay. So some ancient reptile got a boo-boo and now it's everybody's problem.
Yeah, well, okay, be nice about it. Again, please.
She kind of like, she's like head in hands says that and then kind of drags down face, sighs, and like says up towards the ceiling, I'm being nice. I'm just putting it in layman's terms.
Yeah, it got hurt and hasn't had a good way of dealing with that. And
So, like,
saying it
What
like
does
I'm
it
trying
expect
explain it
you
Moss.
to do?
Okay, one at a time.
Spiritually or- In what way? Hurt emotionally, spiritually, physically? What it's so vague.
I mean, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I think is just kind of one thing for it, but it was a very physical damage that I saw.
You saw.
Well, in the dream, I was in the dream world.
Okay, let's maybe delve more into that. What did you see?
Well, I mean, it looked like it got fucking sliced to ribbons. I don't know. It looked fucking bad.
Okay, what happened around it? Like, can you describe what the whole scenario?
Yeah,
The
also,
end.
not to interrupt, is it okay being called it?
Yes.
Is that how you refer to
Yeah.
it?
Yes. In fact, the couple times where you where you had not referred to it as an it kind of pinged me. So
In what way?
I don't know. How do I describe that shit? I don't know.
In what way did we refer to it? I'm pretty sure everybody's saying it.
No,
Or
there's been
not
there's
a guy
been
a couple times.
yeah, you called it a guy a couple times. Don't do that.
Okay. Got it.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Got the pronouns down. Cool. Can you describe the dream? I'm so glad that we are respectful of that, and it's very important. Can you describe the dream, please?
It sure.
B.
Details are difficult. Okay,
See, I don't want to be rude in this moment,
yeah.
but I think details really, really matter, because at this point, the only question I have is, what are you supposed to even do about this?
Why
You're
I'm
beating around the
supposed
bush a lot. I think you need to come out and say it.
I mean, you're already
Like,
here.
drop
talking
the
to us about it.
vagaries, just tell us everything.
Might as well get it off your chest.
Because obviously it's bothering you.
I mean, it showed me a bunch of stuff to show that it was powerful.
What stuff?
I like space beyond space, fire and shit, like fucking the world ending, man. Come on.
Specifics.
You say "come on" as if we're in your head.
None of us are mind readers. I look around.
How fucking specific do your goddamn dreams get?
Specific B.
What?
Maybe
The
not.
I
hell
think that's
else
as
do you
specific as we're
want?
gonna get.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
okay,
okay.
so it showed you the end of the world.
It showed me the fucking end of the world, and it said, "Hey, like, you're gonna help me do this," and I'm like, "Well, okay, what if I help you
Okay,
do
that's
something
new.
else instead?"
Okay.
Sorry. You're gonna help?
I'm either going to convince it to not do that, or I'm going to help it do that.
So it needs your help.
It needs my help.
It needs help to do this.
It needs help to do this.
Hold on.
How?
Hold on. I don't think it needs your help at all. What it needs your help in is ending things. What it's looking from you is to be convinced of something. It wants you to prove something to it. Or it's going to end up using you, B.
Then we'll prove it.
Has it given you details on what it's looking for? What are we meant to prove? What are you meant to prove?
That there's another way.
And what is this other way?
I'm working on that. I'm trying to fucking bring you all into the loop so that we can work on that now.
So, okay. Its plan is to end the world, and you are meant to help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you are meant to prove there's a reason to not end the world?
Yeah.
And the reason you're trying to prove is what? That the world is worth saving?
Well, it's like... It's a balance thing.
Okay.
It wants to end everything for a sort of balance.
What is it balancing?
What's...
Is that a you vague or it vague?
it vague.
Okay.
I just, whatever things that powerful deal with. I don't know what they do for their day jobs. But clearly it was part of balancing something, and then it got hurt. Something wanted out of the picture, and now it wants to balance it by just wiping everything out. Because it thinks that's the only way to balance things now, and it better not be.
So, what is out of balance enough that the only option is to just scrap it? I kind of like tilt my head to the side.
Oh.
I mean, I can think of
Do you
one
think it
thing.
has
You can
anything
just
to do with
see
maybe, I
someone-
don't know, the fucking storm?
Yeah, the person
I
who
just point, like, at
mutated
Rat,
into a
like, a
giant
second.
monster before our very eyes.
Yeah.
The monster, the storm, the
Yeah, the
like,
monster, the
shit,
storm, the...
magic shit that Raven Queen talked
magic.
about.
Yeah. When a cry looked at me and screamed and turned into that monster, I'm pretty sure she just kind of saw it.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know.
Oh, for sure. That is also what I think.
Yeah. So, hey, another point to this not just being entirely a hallucination.
Well, that's good.
I think
Always
the
an
turning
upside.
into the monster thing wasn't part of it. I think that was more of her transmutation magic thing, but...
Yeah, but she looked at me and did that.
No, I
No,
think she
that's
saw
really
it.
separate from turning into a monster.
Yeah, she got
I
scared.
think it was just an inevitable
She got really scared.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to know more about it?
Yes, we need to know more about it. We need to
Just
know...
ask it questions?
Likes to be so clever. No, I'm nice. I'm nice about it. I will
This is
try
a
to.
game?
I will try to ask it more questions.
Does it
It
talks
hasn't been.
like a god? It's not straightforward?
It's not very straightforward at all. No.
Okay.
The only time it was straightforward was in it pretty much telling me, "Hey, this is sort of the plan I'm going with."
I mean, Yes, it knows what it wants.
Okay.
How long have you been like talking to it?
I mean, it's not every night. In fact, it hasn't been very many nights at all. We haven't really had a proper conversation since that night before Astrofis. There's been occasional, like, oh, I kind of just sort of wake up and kind of feel it there for the day. So, hey, if there's any days where I'm acting more weirdly paranoid, now you know why that is happening.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel it at all in Astrofis?
DM, I'm pretty sure I did, right? Am I wrong? I didn't keep a fucking day by day dream journal, but I'm pretty sure I've at least had like a day or two in Astrofis where like I got a not great roll and felt the fucking paranoia.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, just like I didn't have a conversation with it, but I did have, one or two sort of watchful days. So
Was it getting worse in Astrofis?
No. Astrofis, we're talking about like the fucking magic town, right?
Yes.
yeah, Magic Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when it was not able to contact you. Like you could feel it sometimes, but
it's
you
getting
couldn't-
weird.
Okay.
yeah, you couldn't have your dream. It was Poppy getting worse. It was
Poppy was getting
Oh,
worse.
yeah.
The snake wasn't
Okay, yeah.
as
The
strong.
snake-
Wasn't.
Okay,
Wasn't as
yeah.
strong.
It's like, well, I mean, I had a couple sort of paranoid days, but it wasn't as strong as it usually is. So maybe the sort of magic barrier was
Mm-hmm.
doing something to it.
I really
Yeah.
wish Casey had had the forward thought to take into account how my connection with Liv had been in Astrofis.
Mm.
But I didn't think about that until this moment. It doesn't matter. Anyways, doesn't matter. Hindsight, whatever. Okay.
She's also not there all the time.
Yeah,
right?
she's also not
So
there all
it
the
would be
time.
hard to
Yeah.
hard to tell.
That's true.
It's hard to tell.
no, you had your connection with her because wasn't she telling you to take things?
Yeah, she told
She
you to
told me
take
that-
things in the castle.
Mm.
I thought she told me to
Or no, she told you to take things before you went.
before we went there, and then I
Yeah.
didn't meet up with her, quote unquote, meet up with her again until she stole my eye.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. But yeah.
It's not super important. It was just a thing I thought about.
Well,
Anyway,
it's neat to note.
it's yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's residing on another plane and you're kind of like an anchor type situation.
Probably. I don't know why it got me specifically.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. B. When did this start?
I mean,
Was there a trigger or
Feywild, man. You were there. Bad dream.
did anything specific happen prior to that first dream?
Uh,
Where was the first dream? When did it, like, were we on the ship? Were we... Do you remember?
well, no, I'm pretty sure the first sort of thing I had with it was there in the Feywild. There, I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm trying to think through the other dreams I had with it. Any other details? Because mostly it's just been like, I wake up, I'm in like whatever location I'm sleeping in. It's just like some kind of dream projection of it. There was the one time I broke out of it to go to Arley's dream. That was funny.
Okay.
But it wasn't exactly enthused about that.
You
No,
lost.
that's
is that-
okay. No, that's dream walking is a thing. Okay.
Yeah, well, Deidre kind of Deidre sort of there was a thing there. Oh god. Oh, there was the one where. Ooh,
B.
I think there was one where it was talking to other people. I might not be the only one. Which would make sense.
Who? What other people?
I didn't get a good look. But I'm pretty sure there was one where it was talking to other people and I walked in on it and stuff.
So,
Okay.
as talking to other people, like it's talking to you, like there are other people out there that may be helping it.
Maybe. I don't know.
And you do not remember. This is B. I'm not chastising you here. I'm just trying to get.
Yeah,
on
no,
the
I'm trying to sort it out myself. It's been a lot.
So
less
been
of
a
like
lot.
a chosen one situation and more of like a gathering people thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Yeah.
ask it why you?
Yes, and it didn't give me a straightforward answer.
What was its answer? Like the vagueness.
Honestly,
of
I think it might have just fucking smirked at me. I don't.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Sometimes it just does not answer a question. It's just like, oh, it's interesting for you to ask that. Like, yeah, no, that's great. That's wonderful. Cool.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
And I don't mean any offense by that. You can answer however you want.
Alright, so we need to.
But you don't remember the first time you had a dream with it.
The Feywild.
The Feywild, that was the first one, I swear.
Which Feywilds?
The one we all have a really bad
Was
dream.
that
It's
the-
just that mine stuck around.
Okay. All right. In fairness, you just said Feywilds and you said nightmares, and I didn't know if you were talking about that or you had collective nightmares.
There was the one. The
one. Okay. All right. Okay.
The one big time that we had a crazy ass nightmare while we were there.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep, Yippee, but to be fair, you did just drop this on us, and you said that we had collective. We all had a nightmare. We don't know if you've had multiple.
Well, no, you guys knew that like I kept having the snake nightmare. We were up to that point before. You know. Like Ashfist was the night before Ashfist was my first time keeping you guys in the dark on any of it. Okay.
Okay.
So the night before Astros is when you found out about the end of the world.
Yes, and I promised myself that I would talk about it with all of you when we got back to the ship, and lo and behold, here we are.
We're back at the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
We had
Okay.
to be fair, we had a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Now I want to go home and see my mom for a minute, just to have that before we deal with whatever is going to happen next. And whatever's going to happen next is we need leads. We need information. We need to find out where anything about this would have been recorded or talked about. And try and
glances over at Mooncake.
just more perspective on this stuff.
She's looking away again.
Because hey, I imagine any of the bits that it doesn't really want to show me are the bits that are kind of key to showing it a different way of doing this. So, like, you know.
All the bits that's information it's holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it knows that it doesn't have to fucking wipe shit out. But it doesn't want to
Probably.
believe that yet.
Or
That's
maybe
my fucking thinking.
it just doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, how much would you fucking care about keeping stuff together if you've been, like, knocked down out of the picture bleeding for forever?
Okay.
How long would it take to be in that state before you'd want to fucking wipe shit out too? Think about that.
It's very vindictive and wants, like, revenge or something, but doesn't think that it is.
No, I think...
It thinks that it's a way of fixing it, even though it's just a way for it to get revenge for something.
Is it still currently in pain?
I'd imagine so. Doesn't look happy.
Deal's gonna leave the room
Oh, okay.
for a minute, and then she's gonna come back with a map and just roll it out across the table. She, like, the other crew members, like, see her coming in with it, and I'll kind of just, like, shuffle their bowls out of the way. She rolls it out on the table. She's like, okay. We're here. Points at
Yeah.
vague location of Yondiv. Her mom's all the way over here.
Yeah, I point more specifically at Hyron, like, right there.
She moves her finger.
Yep.
And that's, quite frankly, a long ass trip.
Mm.
I mean, fastest way to do it would be to go back down and around the other side of Gyari. And then come up the other coast of Nineveh and go across that way. It's a lot shorter distance.
Mm.
We're gonna have to stop and get stuff. This is a couple of times. I mean, we could. And did you check Inferno when we were there for any information?
Did I
Are
get
there
anything? Oh, did I get anything infernal? There was. I mean, wasn't okay.
That's
Out of character.
You got the in-game monster manual.
Yeah, that's when I got the in-game monster manual. That's when we got the fucking Coatl theory
Mhm.
together. Just like, well, I mean, the best I got was kind of a book on monsters. That's why we thought for a while it was a Coatl, because it certainly resembles one, or Coatls resemble it.
Okay. So that
Probably
rules
the
out
latter.
going back there for information.
Yeah. Which, unless they were willingly keeping stuff from me, which they didn't really seem like it.
I mean, there's plenty of big cities that we can hit.
Right. Mm. But if I am right about there being others that's contacted, then we do also have to really keep any research on this on the down low. Because if there are other people, I don't know who they are. And I don't know if they're maybe more receptive to its original plan, and I don't know.
I mean, do you want to find these people or do you not?
Kind of like sort of scrunch up, and it's like because there's a risk to it. Because either it would give me more information, which I kind of doubt. I feel like whatever it's told me is the same stuff it tells everybody, Or, they would be like, oh, I feel like if we met anyone else, they would fucking try to stop me. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it. We'll
Okay,
keep it
we
quiet.
to
We'll do
us.
our research. Yeah, keep it to us.
All right.
All right. Other than that, any other leads we get when we get them, and yeah, that's as much of a plan as we can have for now. Unless anyone has a fucking lead.
No, I mean that's all
No.
I've got. So I guess we
Cool.
head towards your mom.
We head towards home and see what we get on the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Stop where we can.
Stop where we can.
Look where we can. Keep it quiet.
Look where we can. Keep it quiet. Yeah. Yep. All right.
If you change your mind about finding people, let me know. And as much as you don't want me letting my people know, they don't have to know. I'm more than capable of keeping shit under wraps.
And you know what? Yeah,
But if you're looking for people, that can be done.
Yeah.
Discreetly.
And if you could also maybe, I mean, you already kind of have an alert out for, hey, we're being hunted by assassins. You could maybe also have a thing of just like, hey, there might be, if there's anyone
some doomsday cult starting?
Some doomsday cult starting around the effigy of a large feathered snake-like thing. Oh. And also, goes without saying, we are not telling my mom the world might end, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't want your mom to know that you're the harbinger of death? Like that's...
No, I don't even think we should let her know that you're fucking pirates, okay? This is all very...
Oh, pirate? Who's? Come on.
That's right,
We are
yeah.
simple merchants.
Okay, yeah, simple
All of
merchants.
us.
Alright,
Yep.
yes. Cool.
We're just merchants
Break.
on our ship from the Cyan Kingdom.
We're good. That's a plan. Fuck.
All right.
Jeez.
I think something happened in Discord.
I think something's happening.
I think
I was about to say. Well,
Like,
Discord's
damn,
telling us to fucking get the fuck out.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Pretend you have one.
There's a plan. That's a plan.
We go to Hyron, search for things on the way.
Yes.
Some
Make
fillers
sure
out.
we're not getting spotted, make sure nothing's happening. Okay, 1, 2, 3, break. I have to wash my fucking dishes.
As soon as the whole group breaks, and this is what I personally want to pick up on next time we play, Anjali is immediately going to Mooncake as soon as we all leave the mess hall. So she wants to talk to Mooncake immediately, because as much as I wanted to say something like in character at the table, that's not how Anjali rolls, and she knows Mooncake's not going to say shit. So
Yeah, luckily
like,
she will be a lot more receptive to the way that Anjali rolls.
yeah, part of the extra part of the plan is Anjali wants to talk to Mooncake so we can have our first lead, basically. So
I'm also putting a note for myself.
Yeah. So that is like the first thing. As soon as we leave this mess hall, Anjali is beelining. Like, no one's stopping her. She's going immediately to Mooncake, being like, "Hey, friend, can we talk?" So
Hi.
It looked like you knew something just then.
Well, folks
care to
out there in
share?
TV land, next 2 weeks something else will happen.
Either something else will happen, or we can we will proceed for one of them and do something else for one of them.
Yeah.
That might be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Considering
I mean,
it's a lot of planning ahead.
Yeah. And I'm sure Crow wants to jump in and have some conversation shit as well. So
100%.
before we go rushing into anything new. So
Sorry you couldn't be here for the epic reveal, Crow. I know that Arlie would have been in the corner like, you fucking idiot, you fucking asshole.
Charlie would have been yapping the whole time.
I knew before all of you.
Mhm. Okay.
Honestly, when we beat around the bush about it, Arlie might have just yelled it out. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
is this about this?
God, I would have
We're gonna
fucking,
do-
I would have strangled her off.
Put your bullet points for what you guys, your plans in
I was-
session
yeah.
notes like you do for Southern Gothic.
Yeah. Who on it?
I can put like my individual plan.
Not me.
Okay.
I gotta go.
So
Alright.
Yeah,
I,
it's so
I gotta
late.
be up in 4
Before-
hours, so
yeah.
I gotta peace.
peace.
Hey guys, I love you.
Night.
Love you, night.
Oh, you.
And we will be gone.
Yes.
We'll be gone.
We will be gone. That's your homework, is putting down your individual notes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. Good job.
Surprise
Yup.
Yomp.
we played tonight. Proud of us.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everybody! Yay!
Time to